Yes, indeed. Ah, man.
Another one.
What's up, man?
What's good, my dog?
Another game time, my brother.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I'm feeling it. I'm feeling it, man.
You feeling it?
Man, I'm
What's
feeling
going on,
it, bro.
fellas?
Like,
Coach Marv
what's
in the
going
house.
on,
What's up, Coach?
I don't know how. I don't know who. But I know the answer.
Okay.
I'm feeling it. I'm feeling it. I respect Detroit. But I think my team finds another gear today. I just don't know why. This ain't nothing film say. This ain't nothing scheme say. This is just pure vibe.
Before we get into it and get into the vibes, we want to also talk about that this stream is brought to you by BetUS. So at BetUS, you can receive 150% bonus on your first deposit and 125% on your next two deposits, up to $2,000. So they helping you get in the game. So getting back to the vibe, I don't have a good vibe. This is a big deal, and I feel like in terms of our injuries being tested, this is a big test to our coaches.
Agreed.
And it's gonna take my thing is they putting a lot on them red shirts. They putting a lot on the young players. Their theory is gonna be tested today. Coach, what's your thoughts?
Yeah, you say that theory is going to be tested, but man, you look around the league, man. This is happening with every team, man. It's this quote unquote saying that we are being a lot less so we can have less injuries. I wish somebody did the research on that. I think we having more injuries.
Yeah.
By being much softer than we had before. When we were going, but that's you're stressing the guys out. You having a lot of soft tissue injuries, and you're having a lot of just things that will be bruises. But I think everybody's going through this right now. The good thing about it is none of these are what we call season-ending injuries. So there's really nothing you really can do about it. You can't really just keep changing up your roster. You just got to get guys to play. And one thing I found out, Boss and Amp, superstars are made because of playing time. So the only way you're going to know is you got to put them in the fire and let them play. And you may find out some of these guys may not be superstars, but they're going to be some really good football players, and this playing time is good. And where I think the coaches fall into is devising game plans so these guys can be successful and not putting stress on them to do stuff that they can't do. That could make you look bad. So the coaches now need to find out game plans to make these guys successful and stay away from the stuff that they don't do well.
So speaking of that, I think the biggest news, pretty obvious big, is Tyler Smith will be the starting left tackle today, and TJ Bass at left guard. So we talking about where the coaches are putting players in the best position to win. So to me, without knowing all the details, I'm assuming that Tyler Guyton was still having some issues with that knee. And if that's the case, this is a good decision because none of us want to take away his developmental reps. But at the same time, with a game of this magnitude, it's better to have a healthy Tyler Smith protecting Dak versus trying to develop Tyler Guyton at this point of the season if he's not 100%.
I can concur with that against this team.
Right.
Detroit.
Right.
But this was the teams that's coming up with dominant defensive tackles.
Yeah, you got to stick it out.
This team is known by their defensive end.
Right.
And this is where, and I'm not saying TJ Bass is not a good player, but I just want the football world to put a brakes on it when we start saying, oh, tackles are so much more important than guards. The first person up the middle is very important. If you can control the middle, you'll be able to control the outside guys. But this game right here, I don't think Detroit got nobody that scares me in the defensive tackle room, which they may have somebody, but I think that they're worried more about Hutchinson than anybody else.
Yeah,
and they want to put their best guy on that to do that. But coming up in the future, well, we'll see after the break, because a lot of people get healthy because they're going on their bye week. So I think this was a good move this game to say, hey, we're gonna put the best thing out there right now that's totally healthy, and then we got to bye, and then we'll reassess after the bye.
Yeah. And I agree with your analysis. For this game, yes. Going forward, no. Going forward, no. Let Tyler guy get healthy, and then let his and the future games are not as hard, and it's not as many. You could even say Hutchinson might be, at his rate, he is on track to be Defensive Player of the Year.
That's tough there.
And I'm seeing the flash to back it up too. Go ahead though.
The thing I'm liking about that decision is the simple fact that you're protecting Tyler Guyton. And the reason I say you're protecting Tyler Guyton is because it's one thing to try to get your professional NFL legs under you, learn the nuances of the game, get acclimated to it. It's another thing to attempt to do that hurt. And I think him playing hurt, the condition he was in, he would have probably had a worse game than what we've seen so far this year. And I think that would have messed with his psyche. So by actually sitting him and allowing him to heal fully and play at his top potential, I think you're protecting that guy.
Yeah. Yeah.
Great
so
point.
Another to me big injury is Eric Kendricks, and
yes,
against this team where they are going to definitely lead through the running backs, it's putting a stress test on your young linebackers. That's gonna probably give Clark another opportunity. So man, I appreciate the super chat. My boy coming in the door with $20. That's what I'm talking about. Hold on real quick. Let me flash this.
The content creators love a cheerful giver,
But it's definitely gonna put stress on these young dudes. So this is gonna be interesting. Now, Maurice Luafau has been low-key one of your best linebackers, one of the best tackle rates. The film back it up. Overshawn is your more flashier guy, but the guy who's actually been really doing a quietly bang-up, nasty job, to me, Luafau. So, could this be a situation where the absence of Eric Kendricks could open up some opportunities for these guys and actually show that we actually really, really got something?
God damn. Boy.
Oh, you going?
Go ahead, Coach. My bad.
I think what you said, boss, was correct, but I think you're gonna get a lot of play for Bud Johnson today. Bud Johnson has been played well, and he's a thumper. Just sometimes you just ain't had the opportunity. It's not enough snaps for everybody.
Yeah.
So I don't think we're really gonna be hurt. I think if these guys know how to feel, I think they're gonna help us a little bit. They may help us a little bit more than Kendricks because Detroit likes to throw the ball to their running backs.
Yeah.
And these guys are going to match up a little bit better with their running backs than Kendricks is going to work. And I think that takes away some of the game plan of Detroit of trying to isolate themselves on Kendricks, because if Kendricks is not as fleet as foot. I don't think they want to try that with these other linebackers because they're young and they're fleet of foot. So that may take a little bit of part of the screen game and stuff like that. That I think that these guys could play a little bit better in the open field. I like the rotation of all the linebackers as long as they play very aggressive they have some hiccups in here. I think it's all about a collection of the players playing against the run. Run is not going to be stopped by one player. It's got to be everybody's got to say we got to stop the run. But I think on the pass defense, shutting down the screen plays and the pass to the back, I think these two, Luafau and Overshawn, will be much more adept to that.
Great analysis, Coach. Great analysis. Starting the game with Rico Dowdle.
Something else I want us to look at too is who's going to be that field general today for you on defense. Because with the offense that we've talked about that Detroit has, I am. It's going to take communication, these guys talking to one another, to know and identify what's going on and who has what responsibility. That's going to be key today. So I'm curious to know not so much who's the green dot, but who is the field general. You know, when we're low, we're reeling, and we need to come up with a stop. Who's going to be that guy to inject that energy into your defense? That's what I want to see.
And right now, the green dot is Malik Hooker. If
look at
Eric
that crossing route.
One-handed, boy. Don't do them, boy. CeeDee Lamb. Don't do them, boy. CeeDee Lamb. Don't you do them.
Spam lamb.
Spam
lamb.
All right, so once again, the clock will be at an hour for 25 minutes. Okay,
yes, sir.
The 25-minute marks.
Oh no, I got you. Yeah.
So yeah, today's watch party again is brought to you by BetUS. Man, I sure appreciate y'all boys for supporting the watch party. And the guy that I'm looking at, to me, that'd be kind of like a BetUS type of candidate, is Tolbert. Jalen Tolbert. Will he repeat what he did, right? So that's the type of thinking you can take into this BetUS scenario where you'll get 150% bonus on your first deposit and 125% on your next two deposits up to $2,000. So I'm going to ask y'all a question at the beginning of the game. Will Jalen Tolbert repeat his success? If you was betting.
Survey says I believe it's going to happen.
He gets the opportunities. It's all about opportunities with him. I think he get the opportunities. But I wanted to say something right quick though, boss, on the second play of the game. We are playing a very dangerous game by giving CeeDee Lamb runs up the middle with running back. We playing a very dangerous
with no
game
lead blocker.
We playing a very dangerous game with these carries. I'm telling you. I had a coach. I don't think he remind me saying I talked to him. Oh Lord.
Nah, we getting the ball. We getting the ball.
Yeah, let's come back. But
let's come back.
I don't know if he might get mad, but I had a coach with a former player of ours. And me and him were talking about that, and we were saying, man, you playing a very dangerous game with all these running the receivers running the ball, because you can mess around and get CeeDee Lamb hurt on a running play, and you will feel so bad as an organization if you get him hurt running the football.
Yeah, that I don't like I'm here to state publicly, I do not like back with CeeDee Lamb. I don't.
Nope.
I don't like it. I don't like his frame.
You playing a dangerous game with that.
Debo.
I know he
that's
gained weight
frame.
all, but
that's a different.
Yeah.
Another thing, this is the last thing, and then we go get all the way into the game because we kind of still talking about what we want to see or expect to see. I want to see if Mike McCarthy go have balance throughout the game.
Yep, I'm curious. You read my mind, bro.
Man, I'm telling you, man, why are we using this guy getting all these hits, man? You put your number one receiver in the place where he catch the ball and he has to get tackled by one person. You do not put him in where he's getting hits from all over during a game, and you got to go 17 games with him. That's gonna wear him out, and that's gonna take his production. It's almost like when you're trying to beat up on a defensive back. You beat up on him enough, you're gonna take his production.
Ooh, CeeDee Lamb had him. Put that ball
Man,
a little bit better,
arm.
Dak. Just a little bit better. That's touchdown. Just a little bit better.
He held his arm.
What's
My boy, Kamani Campbell said they throwing a lot already. Yeah, I'm seeing that. Throwing it a lot.
We're trying to get CD Lamb going, man. That it'll come. The game will come to him.
I'm telling you.
Yeah, they throwing it a lot. Yep. Rico looked good that first drive.
Yeah.
What the fuck was that?
He came out the game like he was.
Something else I want to see.
Oh, flag. See, that's what it is. See, this is what I want y'all to notice. Whenever we come out throwing like this, we get a holding penalty. And see, I showed that last week. We converted 80% of the throws in the first quarter, but we only had 4 first downs. So you completing it, but when you moving back, you're not getting the production of your offense because of the lack of balance.
And listen, man, your team left last week with a rhythm of a very mixture and being physical, having a physical presence in their offense. And they started rolling. You can see the linemen start giving high fives to each other. And you come right back. The next game, you're supposed to build upon that.
Yeah.
You come right back and go right back to, we go away from that. I just don't understand that.
Yep. So,
that's what they're looking for, a physical presence to their offense.
When get back down, I want to get the numbers on that series. The balance on that series.
I think Rico had one, but and when we talk about runs, when Amp gets back, I'm gonna eliminate any receiver runs. I don't consider them. I mean, those are gadget plays to me. You know what I'm saying? You gave CD Lamb a run, and then you gave him a screen pass. I don't want to see CD Lamb taking those type of hits, man. I understand he could do that, but we need to find another receiver that can do that. I mean, Michael Irvin didn't get, and I hate going back to Michael Irvin, but Michael Irvin got some in the rounds, but the in the rounds really went to number 85 or to Harper. You know? Because the reason why they went to the other receivers was because Michael Irvin's gonna get enough hits because he's gonna be the first, he's gonna get so many targets. So I don't want to have him get all the targets and then have to give him runs. Man, that's a lot of pounding for your receiver, man. And you try to make sure your receiver don't get a lot of pounding because you want him to be fresh in his legs. But I can tell you like this, boss. If you was a defensive guy and they said they're gonna get a guy to run it, the receiver, the number of receivers on in the rounds and everything, what your defense coordinator be telling y'all? Put some hits on him and we'll slow him down. Every time he touch the ball, right?
Hit him.
Make
hard.
him feel it.
Every time.
That's right. And then usually in the fourth quarter he slow down.
Especially because it's his best weapon. Like if I can hit your best weapon a lot, I'ma tag it all day.
That's right.
Amp, we need you. We trying to get the numbers, Amp. He'll be back. Yeah. Well, Cowboy Nation was ready to kill Dak over the interception. I could just sense it. Everybody got mad at the same time. Everybody like, damn it, Dak! It wasn't his fault. Calm down. Let me see. All right, now this the real test. I want to see what Amp. Oh, he need to put his headsets on. All right, Amp. We need to get the pass to run ratio for the first series if you got it.
2 runs, 1 pass.
Nah, it had to be more than 1 pass.
On first down?
No, just all of it.
Or in totality?
Yeah, total.
Gotcha. I thought you were talking about first down. I got you.
No. But that's still good. It was a good drive with 2 runs, 1 pass. And it stalled out when they start passing on first.
Oh, no, only 2 runs.
Three rushing attempts, 6 passing attempts.
See,
Out of balance.
Y'all watch that first play right there. Clark did a great job of hitting the hole, going through the
and the containment broke down.
But Clark don't come like Leofau and all those guys coming like a missile to try to make that play. He running straight up, head up, trying to grab the guy. Those guys be coming with their shoulder pads, and they would made that tackle in the backfield. Clark looking for the guy to run in his arm so he can hug the guy. These guys be looking to hit the guy.
Clark is what we've been saying our defense has been and our team has been for a little while now. Soft.
Well, I think Clark, the LSU guy I saw wasn't like that, but when they told me he had a neck injury, which he never knew until he did it, it changed his game. And I can understand
Israel. They got Israel out there covering on the slot?
No. That was 27.
Oh.
No,
Israel out there though.
Oh, yeah.
No, 24.
Never mind. I was looking at 27, my bad. Damn. That hurt. Well, that's the first big play, coach.
Is that a catch?
Oh, yeah.
That wasn't too bad of a coverage, man. You just got to get your head around.
Yep.
You intercept that ball.
Yep.
Can't panic like that. That dude's slow.
How we playing home in our blue jerseys? How we do that?
They wanted the color matchup with the navy and the white.
Say Jordan Lewis going at it with St. Brown. Yeah, you just got to get your head around. That was a panic ass. You panic like you got to play through his hands. Don't play no defense like that, man.
Get Dono ass off the field.
My boy Macho with the super chat. He said, "Let's go. We need our defense today." Yeah, and right now, the backups ain't looking as good. Oh,
that is the 6th game in a row.
Oh God!
Every game this year that we have allowed a score in the opening drive.
It's embarrassing, D. It's embarrassing.
Ain't nobody want to tackle.
It's embarrassing. So.
Yeah, nah, I don't feel it. I don't feel it no damn more.
I don't feel it. All right. So, I did a show earlier this week. I talked about styles to make fights.
Clark, you can't. Your defensive line did their job. You can't run in there. You can't run in a hole so high and not fight through the traffic to get to the thing. And then you just causing confusion for everybody else. And we look back on this film or look back on this play, they show it again. You'll see what I'm talking about. He's got to attack the holes like he's attacking them, and he's got to attack them with his pad level down. His pad level is too high. He's tipping in there like he's trying to. Like I said, he's not going in there to try to knock a person out. He's just going in there to try to wrap a guy. And when he gets caught up in there stepping too high, he gets caught and he gets blocked into other guys. So,
yeah, Eric Kendricks is a big loss. That's a real big loss.
Yeah,
but
major.
This is what I said in that show. I said we went against St. Tyson where they committed to the run. We went against Raven Frazier. Now we got Detroit Foreman. They finna run the ball at us. They finna run the ball at us. And so we've been talking about these tests. And I've been talking about the book of the OC. I really want to see how this team fight. That first series was not the defensive fight I wanted to see. Because we can't, because they said they got mad when we called them soft. But I need to see it 3 times before I start even considering them being different. Real talk.
That was way too easy. I mean, that was 5 plays, y'all. 5.
I'm
2 rushes. 3 rushes.
We got you, coach.
I don't get it. I don't get it. Like you again, you got to get around like Boss said, but that's way too much. That's way too much, way too easy. It's going to be a long day. If we cannot minimize those big plays, it's going to be a long day if guys don't come to wrap up and tackle. It's going to be a long day.
A long day.
And you this is again, I've said this and I've been saying it for the last couple of years and I'll say it again. Our defense, regardless of who has been under, Quinn has been under Zimmer. When we give up big plays, we look bad. When we don't give up big plays, our defense plays out lights. There's no team that's going to get 4 or 5 yards, 6 or 7 yards driving against us. They're going to get big plays. Now, we control the running game every run until we got to the last one. 20 yards. Now, everybody's going to look at it and say, oh, man, the running game is bad. No, the previous runs got 1 or 2 yards. But then you let that run get 20, and then it makes it about. So again, the passing game, we control the passing game. We got that one catch down the field. We got to limit Detroit's big plays, and we do that. We could be in this game to the end, but that's in every game. Big plays in big games win. So this is what you got to do. We got to win the penalty battle. We got to win the explosive play battle. And right now we're losing the explosive play battle, probably 2 to 1, because we had one with CD Lamb, but they got 2 or 3 in this last possession.
Oh boy,
Mozzie got destroyed on that too.
Now watch what Clark did. Watch how he comes in here so high.
Mozzie and Clark got destroyed on that play.
See that? Yeah.
I'm talking about destroyed.
And he gasping too already. He gasping hard. 5 plays.
Yeah, Mozzie got. Hey y'all, it's 217 people in here, only 62 likes. I know why. Because y'all caught up in the game. Take a second and hit that like. I know y'all caught up in the game, but housekeeping.
This is why defensive attack offensive guards is important. That your guard and center got beat. I'd rather that get hit, have to get step up from the outside than to take direct hits. That's why I try to tell people guards are very important when you come into NFL play. You can make a tackle look good.
Ooh, that's why 15 is important. That's why he put boys on their ass. Call the trainer.
Tolbert.
Good job, Tolbert.
See, if you would have bet with Bet US on Tolbert. I know. And I knew they was going to give Zeke some touches this game. Zeke will get some good touches. There's been too much talk about it.
Too much talk.
We coached through the... We
coach through the media. Say that shit.
We coach through the media. Whatever they talk about the most, you're going to see it the following week.
Yep. This is reverse coaching through the media, bro.
Yeah. Zeke will get his touches today.
Yeah. Shout out to Chill.
Yeah. Especially Jerry said, we're saving him. I was like, if you don't get your... If you don't get your...
Hee-haw. You stupid motherfucker.
I know we laughing about that, but you know what that does though? It hurts you in the long run. Know why it hurts you in the long run? Because that means you have no identity.
Mm-hmm.
And your players don't know what your identity is, which that hurts their play. One thing about an identity is everybody knows the identity, everybody know their role, and as they get more comfortable in the role, they do it better and better because they know going in the game, this is my role. But when you change it up every week, and then this week it change it up, this week you don't know, you're gonna start getting sloppy play. But if you know everybody on that 45-man roster say, this is your job, then you hone in on that and you get better play out of everybody to do their job. But when you don't know if it's gonna be your job, this goal line was my job, 9 ain't my job. Oh, I don't know what's gonna be this week. Last week was this week. I don't know. Man, that's flip-flopping stuff, man. It's hard for players to play their best.
Yep. And I hate that whole, stuff that we was doing, with backs alternating series or 2 plays and you out. Like I want
they doing it by series. They doing it by series,
man. I want them to have flow, and it's hard to get a flow when you come in this series. You get 2 touches, then you off a series, then you come back another series and you get 1 touch. You can't get no flow like that.
Well, we know why it is that way, right?
It's a multitude of reasons, Coach, but elaborate.
Your running back.
It's one big one, though.
No damn running backs, man. Your running back coach don't know about no damn running backs, man. Hey, man, that was obvious when Jay Tuck did his video when they interviewed the running back coach. He said, we
get out of there
running backs based off the game plan. And he starts. He don't know that he ain't never coached running backs in his life.
Holding in the secondary. Come on.
They done made the switch already, I think. No, they ain't made the switch yet.
Let's go. First down.
Come on, Bass. They gonna start attacking you, Bass. You gotta hold up.
Somebody said still needs assistance. Man, that Hutchinson having a damn good year. See, that's why I put him on my. That's why I put that on the watch part of thumbnail. To me, that's the matchup to watch right there. Say, man, for real. That's the match. That's exactly why I put that. This is the matchup to watch right there. Hutchinson and Steele.
But
what I like about him is he's a good balance. He's good power and he's good speed. He not blazing fast off the edge.
He all of it.
The speed, he's all of it. He's like your perfect combo, and he's got good moves.
Let me say something.
Good runs.
Let me say something about that play though. That's not on Steele. That was a 3-step drop, and Dak had to hold the ball.
Oh yeah. Dak should have got rid of it. Dak should have got rid of it.
Yeah, but they took away his the holding call took away his throw, and man,
it really did.
You got a guy like Hutchinson. We doing a 3-step drop. You tell your quarterback, man, hey, you got to get rid of this ball. And ain't no way I can hold him no 9-10 seconds because he's one of those motor guys. So
yeah, that didn't look like 2.3.
Yeah, we got to look at those type things. He did a 3-step drop from under center, and he had to hold the ball.
So they say, my boy Ledbetter Lucas said, this is my favorite show by far. Marv, Amp, and Boss. Man, appreciate it. It was a big 3. That's dope.
I knew it. Double slant. First down.
Toba looked like he growing up. The OC said he wanted to see. I can see it coming in Toba. I can see it. I can see the dark side growing in Toba. I have a good feeling.
He's not the only one.
Now you talked about good feeling.
He's not the only one.
Oh, I see.
He's not the only one.
I see. You right too. You right, Turpin.
Low key.
Hey, but you know I gotta play my button because I feel it coming.
Feel your destiny.
Good.
I feel it coming, man. I do.
Dog. Man,
somebody say TJ Bass gonna get that kill.
Yeah, I mean,
Coach, you looking at that? Are you looking at the interior? Because I ain't got my eyes on the interior.
Yeah.
Are you looking at that?
Yeah, he getting.
Oh yeah, I just saw it right there. TJ just got his ass slaughtered.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah,
Kablooky.
I'm telling you.
Ooh.
I try to tell y'all, everybody. I know everybody love to hear, and then
go
your
Fergie.
offensive
Let's go,
tackle
Fergie.
got killed on that play. Like I said, everybody talk about, and you're gonna lose some battles. Tyler Smith lost a battle on that run play, bad,
Okay.
because he's not a tackle to me. He's a guard.
Come on, offense. Offense, you got to probably win this game. Offense gonna have to win this game. It'd be so funny when you see some of your favorite draft guys on other teams.
Tackle. You gotta get out that tackle first. Gotta get out that tackle.
Somebody say interception. Oh no. Oh no.
Fuck, he came from.
Yeah, that was a good bait by Detroit. That was a cover 2 bait. He baited that. Yeah. He sank like he was finna go to the flats, and then at the last minute, yeah, he baited Dak. That was just a very good play by Branch. He got Dak on that one. I don't like Campbell, man. Get that smile off his face.
That right there shouldn't have went, and he baited him. But let me explain how that was a bad play by Dak. 2nd and 11. He baited you, but he still went on Zeke. You dropping the Zeke on that man down there 1-on-1. Zeke may get in the end zone. Lamb was a bad choice. You gave it to Zeke as 1-on-1 out there. 2nd and 11. You got another play. That would have been a tight window to get there because he still was standing flat-footed when you were looking at him.
Yeah, Zeke in open field would have been a better option.
Yeah.
But I could tell from a split second, he flashed like he was open. That was a very good bait.
The reason why that is our offense we don't check down well. It's not one of our things that we like to do.
Yeah.
We do it as almost a
last
point of this
last resort.
No,
instead of like a play
resort.
design.
That's right. Because if you check down, you're gonna give that's gonna stop that bait. Because he baited
right,
because
exactly.
He didn't use a check down.
Exactly. That would stop the bait. if you would actually leak it out to Zeke, where that cornerback got to come up and tackle, he ain't gonna bait like that.
No,
he got to respect the flats. He have to respect the flats. Yeah. Facts.
Yeah, the tendency said, I ain't got to respect the flats
because they don't throw to the flats.
He ain't gonna do that till he
right.
Yep.
Till he in the rest. That's right.
That's right. So yeah.
But
and even if he was to complete the pass, he's still in position to make the tackle.
Yeah, and I would have wanted Zeke in open space going against a corner right there. You know what I mean? That's what you want.
And I'm gonna say it again. Fellas. We getting in the red zone. We not even trying to run the football in the red zone.
Yeah.
It's hard to pass the ball in the red zone if you're not even going to attempt to try to run the football.
That was Tolbert, not Zeke, Coach.
That was Tolbert.
Who was in the flat?
Yeah. But the same
Good
concept,
job.
though. It's the same concept, though. It's the same concept.
Yep.
That's who you should have gave to, yeah.
That's it. Why?
Right then. You should have given it right then.
And he's good with the ball in space.
That was a wasted drive.
Yep.
That was a good drive, too.
Fourth red zone turnover this season.
Sean?
Yes, sir, it was.
We need you, Amp. What was the
on that drive?
Yeah, what was the balance on that drive? Because I'm keeping a record of Mike McCarthy.
All right, Zim. I need my film study on these two guys is bad. Give these two guys 2 plays and get them out of the game. Get those 2 defensive tackles out of the game, and let's go 80% with the front guys.
Oh my God, who was that on that hit? Who was that?
Dono.
Man, what was the pass?
I'm tapping it up.
Okay.
I'm tapping it up.
Let's get the big 93 out of this game and get back to Osa. I know everybody looking at the flash play when he ran over the guy and got the sack. But if you watch film on him of the whole game, his time to pass him by. You can't get off blocks no more.
6 runs, 5 passes.
Okay. That's why that drive looked
Can't
good.
get off blocks no more.
Somebody say Rico may be hurt.
Well, boss, I believe you said that. You definitely said it last week. I think you said it before then. Why it was not good to give Rico all those carries. Good job on first. Secondary, stay alert.
Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Richard's stupid. He said, good thing we didn't waste any cash on Derrick Henry. He's washed, didn't even sniff 200 yards today.
And we barely got 200 for the damn season.
We don't run the ball like they do, though.
No. Well, you had a running back. You have another running back. You got a running back in Tony Pollard who averaging about 85 yards a game.
They running the shit out this fucking
60 yards already in the first quarter.
Cutback.
This is looking Rams in the playoff-ish.
Cutback.
Damone Clark. I ain't gonna blame you yet.
Bro, at this point, I'd be willing to sit Damone Clark for damn
No, I was Leo 5. That side on the backside.
Those say they gonna kill us with the run today. They finna try. They listen. This is Detroit Foreman. I've been telling Detroit Foreman is coming.
I'd be willing to take Clark off the field for Marquise Bell at this point.
It's everybody. It's not. I mean,
Williams, he's scared. What dropped the ball?
Yeah.
We needed that because that would have been touchdown. For real. That would have been touchdown. He had a clear yak. I'm talking about clear yak. He would have been still running.
Man, they came right back to him.
Nick Vigil out there?
Yeah.
Yeah. See, Eric Kendricks is low key Sean Lee.
Yep.
You need that green dot for this team. You really do.
Oh boy.
He got you, Diggs.
plays. That's all right. That's all right. Keep it. That's okay. They right now they're in their rhythm. That's all right. We can get them out of rhythm. This is very early in the game. It's gonna be some distress. This is how you play when you play against good football teams. There's gonna be some distress. Now is the time you got to keep concentration. I'm looking for demeanor and body language.
Yeah.
This is where
I agree, Coach. I love it. I love what you just said.
Better.
Yes.
Play your keys better.
Yep. And don't hold your head down. Keep fighting.
Tell each other we want to give them 3 points on this. That's all. If they get 3 points on this, they got the momentum because we turned the ball over in the red zone. This is the thing. We
like last
turn
week,
the ball in the red zone. You give momentum to teams.
Hold on, I'm getting texts. Hold on, real quick. What was that? I don't want to hear you say nothing that's about Dak. Man.
These ain't Cowboy fans, man. These are people that's people who talk about Dak Prescott, man, they ain't not really Cowboy fans, man. They just because if one Dak could be somebody else, they'd be hating on.
Somebody say looks like a blowout to me. It could be. If they don't fight back, because that's the main thing I'm looking for, man. They better show some fight. Because Detroit is trying to embarrass you, buddy. These boys is gonna really try to be Detroit Foreman today. They finna try to beat your ribs off you. I'm telling you. And it's finna be all body punches. I'm telling you. They go keep it on the ground. Mm-hmm.
Well, you got to think about it. You got to think about it, boss. They're a good football team. They had a week to correct this stuff because they're coming off a bye.
Yep.
They're coming off a bye. So they're coming off a extended back. I think they played a
Thursday night.
They played Monday night, so they come. Yeah, so I think they coming off a extended back. They didn't play last week, so they coming in here fresh. It's an early season game to take your bye week, so it's all signs are looking for a team that's really fresh. Again, folks, the season is very early. Nobody's really running away with anything. It's still in your hands. You got a lot of division games to go. Right now, you're just trying to get your team to get better.
Yeah.
And right now, what we're looking for, as we keep talking about this, I'm looking for the Cowboys to formulate the identity, the stuff that gets them started and gets them going, and stop being searching around doing a whole lot of different things over and over.
Ooh. Ooh. Also look for this to potentially be 4-down territory. We do know Dan Campbell is willing to go 4-on-4.
I don't like Dan Campbell. I don't like him, man. I don't like
this
nothing.
This is why you got Leah Fowler to see.
Yeah, I saw a coach
in the pregame.
Yeah, athletically, he ran with him well.
About time, sir.
They would have did that against Kendrick, and
That's
they would have had a mismatch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
About time, sir.
So that was in their playbook before before they found out that Kendrick wasn't going to be playing. They probably had that in their playbook to do.
Coach, even though Clark made that play and he acted all aggressive and crunk, he did exactly what you said. He was looking.
Yeah, he waiting to grab him.
Yeah, he waiting to grab him. Instead, you ain't seeing no hit.
To knock him out
you should have knocked him all the way out. That was a very LVE-ish tackle.
Good job, Jay Lou.
See what I'm saying?
Yeah, dog, coach, your analysis is dead on. He made the play, but he should have killed Gibbs. Yeah, with that angle,
he looked like he was at practice playing 3-4 speed.
I see you, Jay Lou. Talk this. Jay Lou a fool, man. Man, let's go, man.
I love it.
Jay Lou, man. That's what I'm talking about. That nigga Jay Lou out there hitting the boys.
Him and Ferg, bro, they bring the right energy.
That's the type of hit. That's the type of hit that should have been last play. See, that's the type of hit should have been last play. Good job, defense. Good job. That's a very good.
Way to hold him.
That's a very good way to bow your back.
Way to bow you back.
Very good way to bow you back.
Coach say bow you back. Let's hit him with that good, D. Good. Man, that dog Vader, man, that's my man.
Pause. Hello. Pause.
What's up, Al?
Dog, you said, yeah,
what
give him that good D. I said
God.
pause.
Yeah, give him that good D. Shit, I said what I said. Give him that good D.
No.
Either you got it or you don't.
Good.
Either you got the good D or you don't.
Y'all know I ain't got no sense, man. Let's go.
Roger Penske, what they talking about now?
Good D. Nah, we not finna take D out our vocabulary because of the no Diddy culture. No, we still gonna say D. We ain't gonna find no new word for D, bro. The no Diddy coach ain't gonna have me trying to figure out another way to say D, bro. I'm gonna say D, dog. I'm sorry, I can't work around all the anti-Diddies. I can't, bro. I'm trying. Trust me, I'm doing my best.
I love it.
Now, hey, I would say this, fellas. No. After interceptions this year, we may see him go to a more of a running style now to get back in the rhythm. So I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah. Well, the last drive was balanced. Yeah. D Block with me. He say that, boss. Yeah, man. Either you got it or you don't. Now boss can't even say D. Either you got it or you don't.
D Block
you hear
with
me?
you? You said D Block with you.
My boy Eli say, boss, I ain't letting go of the D.
Hold that D.
Hold that. Hey, man. Hey.
I don't know about that one.
Hey, listen, it ain't no way to clean it up, bro. It just ain't no way. Just take D out your vocabulary because it's the no Diddy era. Everybody they no Diddy, man. It's
Damn. Come on.
He dropped it. Boy, that boy Dak put that on the money for you, dog. It's all good.
3rd and 5.
Oh, Ferg, you got to catch that, dog.
I hate that goddamn play, man. I hate that play. I hate that play with a passion. That's that same play we've been running since Kellen Moore here. That fake bootleg, one guy receiver going out there. That's not fooling nobody. They don't even fool nobody when Philadelphia ran today. Nobody, they know that you gonna run this play, man. That ball ain't supposed to go to Ferg. It's supposed to went to CD Lamb on the drag outright, but there ain't nobody gonna let you have that play, man. Nowhere in the world both your receivers supposed to be in that same area like this.
Yeah.
First down, you get 5 yards. That's a travesty you don't get a first down on that. That's a bad offense possession. First down, you get 5 yards, you don't get a first down. That means you didn't. Memo to Mike McCarthy. You can run the ball more than one down to get. You can get 5 yards on the first run. You can get 5 yards and get a second run and get a first down.
Yep.
You don't have to run it once and say, I ain't going to run it no more. You can run the one ball back to back.
No, we ain't there yet. Yeah, what's on the third series, what was that?
1 run, 2 passes.
Yep.
We ran on first and then threw it on second and third. Oh, I like that. Get spicy then. Shit. Show something.
Ran the play so fast. Now the defense right back out there within less than a minute and a half.
Yep.
Come on, man. You see what they did to you. You got to be a play caller to know how to manage the game better than that.
I don't like Detroit, man. Detroit just pisses. I don't like their energy. They coming in here like they got this swag like they us. You ain't us. Yeah, they got this swag like they been owning us. We been owning y'all. Hold on real quick.
What was the penalty on just now?
We got the rhythm.
Yeah, you ain't lying. The super chat, he said, offense was tired after defense keeps this up. Man, boy.
Man, Mozzie was already gasping after the first series. It's going to get worse, and we don't have the depth to really sub them boys like that to keep them fresh. So it's going to be paramount, man. You protect your defense. God damn.
You know, every time CD and Dak talk, it's like 10 cameras. It's like 10 cameras every time they talk to each other.
Oh my God. CD said 3 words to Dak in the second quarter.
See,
What do you think that was about?
Mike McCarthy should be running a boring offense right now. It should look very boring.
Yeah.
You know, he should be heavy run. Just based on how injured, so many people injured. It just...
Man, let's say something, man. We watch games all week. We watch football. Run the ball ain't boring. It's football, man.
No, you right.
Teams
It's not
is out-
boring to you.
Teams out here,
It's boring to a lot of fans.
teams out here
A lot of
throwing the
fans
ball.
don't like.
Teams are throwing the ball 50 to 40 times are losing football games.
Yeah,
But they're exciting,
yeah.
but they lose.
I know some people that'll tell you they would rather have exciting losses than boring wins.
McCarthy act like his last name Moore.
I think a better stat you could put in there, right? This is a better analyst when we talking about the balance. This write down how many times we run the ball 2 times in a row.
Right. That's hardly ever.
Yeah, or 3 times in a row. No.
Yep.
We got 5 yards. Rico got 5 yards right up the middle on that first.
Hey,
down.
let's pass the
Coming
ball.
back
Yeah, I ain't liking Mike McCarthy, man. I'm not. I'm being honest, man. I ain't liking Mike McCarthy right now. I'm not.
Selfish.
Yeah, this not looking like common sense. This look like you look like you wanted to drive the car.
Yep.
And what does TJ Bass do best?
Moving forward.
Offense better get it together, man.
Oh, come on, D. Y'all, we gonna need something spectacular because they the head coach got his head up his behind.
Now defense, you got to do it again. You got to do it again, D. Let's get them off the field. Let's see if you got these balls. Let's see if you rope-a-dope and Foreman. Let me see if you can rope-a-dope Foreman for your boy. Let's go. Let's go. Muhammad Dallas, let's see if you can rope-a-dope Foreman for your boy.
68 rushing yards to 14 rushing yards. Oh.
Well, how many carries they got though? How many carries did Detroit got?
What boy say? G Money, McCarthy on crack.
Yep. He getting high off his own supply.
I love you, Clark. I love you, Clark, but you're not a linebacker no more, man. You just pushing guys. You just
And there it is.
Put your pads on guys.
Big play number 2.
You just trying to push guys now, man. You can't play this game at linebacker not saying you ain't trying to knock people out. That just ain't. You can't play it that way.
10 rushes to 9 passes, coach, for Detroit.
Another super chat. He said, "We have absolutely no pass rush. Nah, you got to beat these people with some coverage."
Yep.
Well, you're not gonna have you're not listen, and this is not saying that we need some pass rushes. You're not gonna have a good pass rushes in this type of game because everything that they're throwing is all play action, and if you can't just take off the field or go out of the field because that creates lanes in the running game. So by the time you find it's a pass, it's already 1 second. You starting from the scratch again. That's what play action does. It slows your pass rush down to almost, if you got good linemen, to a point it makes you easier to block. This is why I said the running game and a consistent running game makes your passing game even better because everything can come off play action, and it's hard to turn your body from that first of that fake of that ball and then going to the quarterback. That's why everything Detroit does is play action. Everything they do.
And Montana said that was on Overshawn. Should have been there. It looked like it. It looked like that was on Overshawn. The way that he was chasing him, it looked like it was man coverage.
Yeah. A lot of stuff when they did a fake reverse, and then
he came all the way across the field though.
Yeah.
But if it's man, you got to go to the bathroom with him.
That play came. You know what that play was? You know where that play came from? That's the same play that Green Bay ran last year. But their tight end was standing down the field wide open. They did they drug it to the right. They act like the ball again came up through the ball, and the tight end came from across the field. Linebacker at that time, our linebacker didn't even run with him at all, and he was standing down the side of the line. He caught a touchdown. So hey, they did the same film and said, hey, do they get caught up in the trash if we get enough time to drag the receiver across the field? Or are they gonna pick him up, or are we gonna be able to get out on him? And that's what they did.
So let me ask you this. Help me out. Real question. How would your linebacker have coverage on that wide receiver?
That was on Laporta, tight end.
That was a tight end.
That was on Laporta? Okay, I got you. My bad.
Yeah, so he was man tight end. So what happens is you kill him with eye candy.
Yeah.
That line and that linebacker, all this stuff going, all that reverse and all that stuff.
They got
now
it.
That tight end that got past you.
Yep.
And he
and
run all across the field, and you're in chase mode.
Yep.
They ran that because they knew you was in man-to-man coverage.
Yep.
And they did all that faking. They could get somebody open.
Yep.
They just did that to get a splash play on a big play. But going back to what I was saying about Amp, how many runs they got? You said they had 68 yards on how many runs?
Nah, that was before. The yards are more now before.
That was a good play design. They just showed it out. What he did is he blocked down and released.
Held it and then released. Yeah.
There you go.
Good play design.
Yeah.
And that was to get Overshawn to look in the backfield and it worked.
Yeah.
So 10 rush attempts, 68 yards, but they got 2 rushing attempts over 20 yards. So we controlled the run game until those 2 big runs. The touchdown was over 23 yards, and then they got another cutback run for 20 yards. So you talking about the other 8 yards? They only get 20 yards. We're stuffing the run on certain plays, but we giving up big plays.
This is the shit I'm talking about. You run the ball on first. You run the Z with that weak ass shotgun handoff. That is not his game. You found something that worked last week when you put your damn running backs behind the line, behind Dak, and have them run. We look a whole lot better. That finesse ass running ain't gonna cut it. Damn.
Yeah, and people gonna say Zeke, he get
They
too
gonna
old,
say
man.
Zeke,
What you got,
coach.
man?
Thank you.
Yeah, and we got a man right in his face. He coming. You don't have nobody to block. You got no tight end in the game, and they defense end come right on. Flat. They hit him in the back.
But they gonna say he doesn't have burst. He doesn't have burst. Who the hell gonna have burst when the damn D lineman meet you in the backfield, not the hole, meet you in the backfield, and now they having a field day on your damn quarterback.
And now you running the place within 30 seconds. That's 15 seconds, and now you're third down and long, and you about to have your defense right back on the field in a win. Now everybody could talk about they love McCarthy and he does this, but you guys, any coach in the that's really a coach, and they could tell me that this is not real good management of how you control your team right now.
Shit trash.
It's not. It's called like I'm panicking, and now what they're doing is attacking your panicking. It's not a cool coach saying let's get back to basics because this game is not out of reach. But it sounds like you just start going to the point of like, oh, we down by 40, then we got to move so fast. And Neil beat your. I think he beat your guard on the right up the middle.
Look like a twist.
They got the ball less than 2 minutes. They attack out offense, take out defense again.
Oh boy.
Defense ain't finna have no legs.
Well, I'll
Just
say
like
that.
the damn ice cream statue on the Liberty Mutual commercial.
I want y'all to answer this for me, right? I've always judged a head coach on this. If he's a defensive head coach, well, one thing I should see is the defense is going to be nice. If he's an offensive coach, a head coach, one thing that we're going to know, the offense is going to be on point. Now, if we have struggles like we've been having all year, and we continue to have struggles on the offense, and we can't get the offense going, I ask the question, what else does he give us?
Damn, coach. I don't know.
My boy said opposing first drive TDs put this team in a weak mental psyche. It's been happening a lot as of recent. Yeah, and that's
They done scored on every opening drive on defense we've allowed to score this year. But your offense, for whatever reason, can't seem to start the game off with a touchdown. Script bad. Script bad on both ends.
How much Rico got? And what's Rico carry?
2 carries. 2 carries, 6 yards.
Okay, so he got last carry, he got 5 yards, and the first carry he got 1 yard.
So
coming off a game, you start building some rhythm. You're a rhythm guy. You start building some rhythm. You start doing something. You start getting something, and then you come back the second game. You don't even get no carries. I just do not understand that, man. I don't understand that. I don't. It's nothing that can tell me that the situation of the game
right there
caused that.
Hold on, Rick.
Thank you.
Let me go back to B-Bird Super Chat. My boy say, gotta watch this trash and then go to work tomorrow and see the fellas.
Yeah, Yeah, they don't do you no favors. That's for damn sure.
B Bird say with the super chat, he said, this looking like our last 3 home games.
Mm-hmm. Off tackle. He's still going because we not wrapping up.
I asked a question.
Clock it.
I asked a question on Twitter to B Bird point. I said, so when the Dallas Cowboys won 16 games straight at home, was it the matchup or real home field advantage? Trying to see something. Because people swore it was the, here we go! They can hear the here we go better.
Now it's looking like, there they go.
Oh, I just saw what happened with Montgomery.
So easy. Easy.
We look at see
easy.
Overshawn. Now when they call y'all soft for what Montgomery just did, don't check the fans.
Yeah,
don't be talking about people coaching from the house and shit. Like
grown men.
We grown men.
Yeah, let's be grown men and have this grown man conversation.
But y'all just let Montgomery just get all kind of extras and thirds and fourths and fifths. We heard that word, S word going around.
Yeah, he's shitting on you right now too.
Get Clock out of the game, man. He is not a linebacker. He is He playing touch football, man. He don't.
And golf got all day to damn throw.
He don't want to hit nobody. When he get a chance to hit somebody, he don't want to. He just want to grab.
He grimacing. We got a hit on the QB. Good.
Yeah, I see the grimace. I do see the grimace. It took me a while to catch up to it.
It is time.
You know I like the grimace.
Good.
I like the grimace. That's how you hit a quarterback. You're supposed to lay on it. I don't like Detroit, man. They whole swag.
Speaking of hit, boss. What bet US hitting on?
Bet US is hitting on a lot. So we appreciate y'all rocking with us at this watch party, man. All the time. I'm just feeling bad right now. So sometimes you can go check on your money if you made some bets. If you made a bet, you got a deposit. Because Bet US is giving 150% bonus on the first deposit and 125% on your next 2 deposits up to $2,000.
They going for it.
So sometimes on games like this, your money will make you feel better. For real.
Facts.
They going for it.
That's what I said in the opening. I said Dan Campbell going 4 down territory. He ain't scared. He'll go for it anywhere on the field. Come on, D, stand up. Stand up. Where that starch at? Put some starch in your jeans. Come on.
Clock getting knocked down.
My boy said it would be better if Mike and Tankin was in the game.
Oh yeah, that's why when people be talking about, yeah, man, we play better without. You don't play for a short period. You may, but it's not for a long period. That's why these guys are really good football players. Look at Clark. Look at Clark. Man, you come off the bench. You gonna play football. Play football. If you're scared you're gonna get hurt, get on out. Get you another job. But you can't play linebacker like that.
Good job, Osa.
Dynamite.
Soft.
And you're a good kid. You're a good kid. I understand you trying to take care of your family. I understand they probably told you, say, hey, you got to play it this way, but you can't play linebacker if you're not a destroyer. If you ain't trying to be a destroyer, you can't play linebacker is not a catch and hug type of job.
Martin out there trying to be nonviolent. I need Malcolm X. Come on, D. That's what you said, right, boss?
So based on Clark holding his ears, hit a green dot. Clark is the green dot.
Oh Lord, that mean he gonna be in all goddamn game.
Yeah, he holding his ears. That mean he was getting to play.
How he can't hear at home though? That's crazy. Hold him up, hold him up. Come on, let's get off the field. Watch those crossing routes. Talk to each other.
Still no dap. I see college watching.
Oh!
Try to get dap to one of the players. They don't. Nobody gave. He holding his hand up there. Everybody walk off. He can't even get no dap, man. I just don't. I know people that, but I have been pointing this out. Boss can tell you. I've been pointing this out for the last couple of games. I don't like the unity of the defense. It seems like we make a play and everybody just individually making plays and not celebrating each other.
Yeah, that's sack on Zimmer.
Come on.
That's a scheme sack.
Come on.
Scheme sack. And good play by Clark. Good play. Beat the running back.
Knock that man out. Look how he tackled him in those balls.
High as hell. Come here, give me a hug.
Fall down.
Give me a hug.
Damn, he hit that. All right, Dallas. So they get the ball at halftime. All right, now I know it's hard, Cowboy Nation, not to quit. I know you want to quit right now, but don't quit. Don't put that quit energy out in the atmosphere. Don't do it. Don't do it.
Okay,
Sometimes you just want an ugly win. Pittsburgh was an ugly win.
Yeah,
don't
but no
quit.
more damn turnovers, man.
I give that. That's, to me, that's two good defensive series. Teams gonna get some stuff, but you can get. And we started to make a little bit of plays. Only thing we don't have, man, we got some players out there that's not, that is, that's not bringing the physicality to the game like we
Right.
want to. We gotta find a way to get them. We're not gonna get them out of their play action game because I don't think they're gonna be behind in this game where we're gonna have to know where they're gonna pass. So we're gonna have to deal with the play action game. So that means we're gonna have to be tighter in coverage, and it's gonna be hard to give up. I think Zimmer said, okay, we're gonna blitz even though we may think it's a run. We're gonna blitz so we can try to get some pressure anyway, because with them playing that play action game, we don't want to just rush up the field and they catch us with a draw because they like to run draws too, and that's what they're trying to get us to. So it's tough, fans. When a team runs the ball or they're committed to running the ball, it's tough to get to the quarterback because the play action game plan almost kills your pass rush.
Yeah. So Mike McCarthy, don't run no panic offense right now, because if he run a panic offense, he gonna come out throwing. He should come out balanced, run the ball, get us back in this, and we need a touchdown here. B Bird with the super chat. He said Huggy Bear. Yeah, that's a perfect name, Huggy Bear. Huggy Bear. That's a perfect name. That's a perfect name for Clark, because you gotta piss him off, man. You really honestly got to piss these dudes off. You really do. So, it's time to start the South campaign. That's what it is. Yep, I agree with this. Run a 4-minute offense. Yep. We should have been running a 4-minute offense. The whole game should have been a 4-minute offense. But what you think Mike McCarthy getting ready to do, Coach? What's your gut feeling right here? You gonna see a 4-minute offense, or he gonna be hurry up?
he gonna try to he gonna speed the tempo up because he think that that's where it's going. But at this particular point in time, you got to be. When you get behind, you can speed the tempo up. But with a team like the Detroit, you're not gonna speed them up because they're gonna play their tempo. So what's more important now is the quality of plays and not trying to speed them up. We don't right now. We need to. We don't need them to score any more points for the halftime. So first downs are very important. Let's just get whatever play you got, McCarthy. Let's make sure you pick up yards on first down.
Pass. And he's in a hurry up. Oh, he not in a hurry up. They went back to the huddle. I'm finna say. Oh man.
Like I said, I know we talk. I just don't like we don't have plays that we plan to throw the ball to the running back. It's almost we come to them at a last result, and by the time we do come to them, they're already dead when they get the ball because everybody knows it's a last result.
CD and Dak on different pages again.
Everybody get the ball back up in 1 minute again. I think they're forcing the ball to CD Lamb. Let CD Lamb the ball come to him. Let the game come to him. That's I just want to say that a great player's gonna get his. Just let the game come to him. You ain't got to force it. It's gonna come to him, but you don't have to force it.
This Mike McCarthy with this passing, man. I swear, man. No balance.
Threw the ball in front of the sticks. You run a pattern that wouldn't even at the first down, Malcolm. No, it ain't going. I know you ain't going for it.
He going for it.
I know you ain't going for it.
Mm-hmm. He going for it. This is panic. Better get it.
Three straight passes, huh?
You go for it on fourth down on your side of the field when you down 20-70 in the first half. You possibly lost the game today, right now. They scored a touchdown, game lost. We could really cancel the screen. You lose the game in the first half. You can't win the game, but you can lose it right here because you panicking. And I don't care what you can tell me about Mike McCarthy. Mike McCarthy ain't got the fortitude to get you to a championship because he just is just as scared as everybody else. If your defense make a good play, if you punt the ball, they would have made these same good plays down the field. And then you could have got the ball, maybe got the ball 3 and out, and then you would have been in a better place to score again. So now the good plays they're paying now, it still might cost you 3 points.
Yep.
I don't, man. This is panic.
The whole play design was trash.
You act like you.
Yep. That dude there. He's not responsible. He's not a responsible play caller.
Somebody they gonna
not today.
People gonna argue with me. People gonna argue with me about Mike McCarthy coming talking about Big Mike and Big Mike this and Big Mike that and Jared ain't told him to go.
The way he playing today, he sound like a nickname from round the way from where I'm from. Mike.
Big games,
Mike.
Big games, he get scared. I didn't see the big game where he.
Yep.
I ain't seen a game yet. We were just like, damn, Mike McCarthy, but that was he called a hell of a game. No. 3 straight passes.
That was straight panic, bro. 3 straight
Panic.
passes.
panic.
We all saying 4-minute
Then the play this
offense.
time was trash. And then you
gotta
look
slow
and
this
get
shit
bailed out
down.
by the call.
It's time for
and then you
Shanahan. Take play calling from him. Take it.
Yeah. He ain't.
Because at least Shanahan go run the ball.
And if
This
you don't
shit-
trust Shanahan, if he don't trust
You said
Shanahan to
Schottenheimer.
run the offense,
I mean, Schottenheimer.
then that's
Schottenheimer.
Schottenheimer. I'm sorry, Schottenheimer. Yeah, we wish we had Shanahan. If he doesn't trust Shanahan to run his offense, then that means he shouldn't be here in the first damn place.
Listen, man, and that may not be the case, but listen, if he has to get a play calling to Schottenheimer, when he gave the play calling to Kellen Moore, I ask you, now, I'm just asking, what else do he give you?
I don't know, Coach, but he delegating everything, but probably what he should.
When he talks, do you feel like you'll follow behind him?
He don't talk confidently to me. It's like a fake confidence with him.
And you just made everybody feel like they were scared because you felt that
Watch
hey,
the draw.
we can't come back in the second half down certain point. We gotta score a touchdown now. Like
Don't
if
tell
we
me
score
we
a
just
touchdown
can't.
like now, we gonna win the game.
God damn it. Giving them yards.
So this is what I would have said. This is the same thing I say when I see the Giants would have done. This
they
is
go.
what the Giants do against us.
They about to run it.
They'll go for a fourth down.
Play action.
We know they undermatched. And they scared.
Big play. First down.
Blackwell said, I'm done with Mike McCarthy. I want to coach 2 guys running backs.
Yep, we don't. That's why I put that post up I did yesterday. I said, let me run back to it so I can quote
Smoke one
myself.
for you said,
Yeah,
boss,
man,
this
like-
right here is why he's on a 1 year.
Hey man, I'm gonna tell y'all think I'm joking, right? And y'all gonna say, Coach, you lying. But other GMs and the NFL know what Mike McCarthy is, and this is his last job. He didn't even have a damn offer before he got hired with Cowboys, and he ain't gonna get none after this.
Let's focus on how to win.
I put this post up yesterday, and
now.
I said, folks out here
What we
saying
got?
Rico is the hot hand, and I'm not disagreeing, but maybe, just maybe, he's the hot hand because he's the one getting fed.
How do we
See,
win?
that's your problem.
How do we win?
You got to feed one of these running backs. That's why I said that.
Yeah.
Running game was got because we had attempts at the plate. We not have no attempts at the plate. It's not going. And
It's the attempts.
I'm going on their word.
That's right. The attempts at the plate.
It's not going. It's not going. And if we looking to get. Listen here, all the Detroit runs ain't getting 40, 50 yards, but the attempts at the plate that they keep on getting, and then they get that 20-yard run. They don't just say. And now they just in the play action play. They're playing with house money now. They up. They just running anything out of their playbook. They got you on your heels. They ain't worried about the pass rush because we done killed your pass rush because we done enough running wise to kill your pass rush. Now we just attacking certain spots.
See,
And we
I
gonna
just
go
saw
up to-
something I don't like. I just saw something I don't like. Y'all just saw them boys on the sideline?
No. I didn't even see it. What I missed.
Oh, they
Micah and
chilling.
Hoop.
Yeah, Parsons and
Micah and D-Law.
they
They having a sidewalk
laid back.
bistro conversation. while your defense getting their ass handed to them. Not standing up, not a clap, not like they ain't even they ain't paying attention to the damn game. Like they don't care.
You say you don't like, some boss. You say you don't like Detroit, but first you say you don't like Dan Campbell.
Yeah.
Because know something?
I ain't like his swag.
They the reflection. They the reflection of Dan Campbell. They the spitting image of Dan Campbell. This team.
Man, fuck Dan Campbell.
Oh, boy.
And we the spitting image of our head coach. Softness.
Let me see. What was I finna tweet? Okay.
Yeah, he didn't score on that. He 1 yard short.
They still got 3 timeouts. They'll punch him.
I want to see. I really want to see what Jimmy and all the people in the Fox thing said about this going for it on 4th down here. I really want to hear what they got to say on this. They were like, "What you doing, man? The game was just 20-3. The game ain't over. What are you? Why are you panicking?" Okay. Like I said, I'm not gonna argue the fact with people no more. We'll see at the end of the year.
This is tragic. And we got to hold this for 2 weeks. Ooh.
Game ain't over.
No. I still don't like this first half performance. And the coaches ain't giving you no goddamn edge. None.
But Detroit got to help us to come back.
Yeah.
A lot. They got to actually be stupid.
I bet not hear one damn player or coach say, well, we was banged up. If I hear that, we got a far worse problem. There it is. So how do you climb out the hole? Well, we've had games that have looked like this season.
But I'm gonna say this: based on what Mike McCarthy did on that last, how do you not know with 4 minutes left to not slow the game down? How the fuck do you come out throwing the ball like that, then going forward on 4th down, get your defense?
Hey, this what gets me right, boss. If you had all the tension for going on 4th down, why the fuck you ain't run the ball on 3rd down? You might have got the 1st down, or at least have been 4th down in inches. You know what I'm saying?
Because he believed in this 3rd down play.
And then your 4th down play, you throw the ball to Turpin. You ain't throw it to your 2nd wide receiver, you threw it to your 3rd wide receiver.
Yeah.
You ain't throw it to Ferguson, CeeDee Lamb, or Tolbert. You threw it to your fourth guy in the pecking order.
And they standing there like they gonna try and get his. Don't do nothing stupid here, please. Don't do nothing.
And then
stupid.
when you look at him on the sideline, he looked like a word. He don't look like a coach that's upset and saying we We need to get back in the game. He looked like a guy that's nervous and like he just scared.
Depending on how this game go, they might be liable to fire his ass. Oh shit.
No.
Damn, Bone.
He's not gonna get blamed.
Damn,
He's not gonna get
Bone.
blamed. No, he's not. Know who gonna get blamed? They're gonna put it all on Dak Prescott.
Damn, Bones.
I'll be dog.
Damn, Bones. Well, this changes things a little bit.
Game ain't over.
That's the one thing you can't do there. God damn. Because he going for the home run.
Yeah, I'm sick of Mike McCarthy, man. He pissing me off.
The middle of the field wide open. Where your goddamn seam routes at? Where your goddamn seam routes at?
Oh, one time out. Nope.
Middle of the field wide open. Look at that back view when they show it again. Middle of the field wide open, and we running not one seam route.
And know who hitting the quarterback every play?
That's Zach
Defensive
Martin.
tackles. Yep, the defensive tackles killing you.
It ain't
It's your
even.
defensive tackles.
Yep, we worry about
Your
97.
defensive tackles are
Shit.
killing you. Yeah, they the ones
Somebody say
killing
use your legs. The shit. You can't do nothing when that pressure breaking down from the middle. You can't use
you.
your
Yeah, he
legs
run
on
up the
that.
middle. You ain't gonna beat.
You can't get away.
Out of there when a man run up the
That
middle.
pressure
No,
coming from the
not.
middle. You can't get away from that. You can
That's
step
right.
up if it's coming from the outside.
There
But
you
if it's
go.
coming
You
from the
got
middle,
out.
you finna
can
get hit in
up
your
and
mouth.
out. Yeah, ain't no running because they box you in. You can't get out. You boxed in.
Somebody say, does everyone still want Zach Martin? Plays like that go change. People desire for Zach Martin. For real. You can't get blown like that. You can't just get banged like that. People go change.
Bro,
They go change on Zach Martin.
See,
you got to sell that
This
CD.
what
Goddamn.
I'm gonna say this about Detroit. Detroit is a good team. You get behind them, they're not one of these lonely teams that's trying to get on you. They're a good football team, and they know you one dimensional. They gonna squeeze you like an anaconda. They ain't gonna give you all those. They're gonna give you what they want in the passing game, and everything else they don't want to give you, they're gonna take that away. They'll give you those 2 yards underneath comebacks. Everything past that, down the field, they're going to take that away. That's what good football teams do.
All right, so obviously I'm going to take some phone calls. Pretty sure y'all going to have plenty to say.
Woo, boy, I tell you.
I can't wait to hear from y'all. Wow.
Good return, Turk.
Man.
And I have to say, good job, Zimmer, based on what Mike McCarthy did to you, man.
I know Zim saying this, I know Zim is under his breath. He is saying, this fucking guy. I know he hot.
Listen, man. I try to say these things.
He done said, God damn it, Mike, in his head 14 times this game.
But they going to blame it. They'll find,
It's Dak's
they'll
fault.
find a way. No, it's Dak. It's going to be Dak. And any other great quarterback, if things don't go well like this, guess who they blame?
Coach. Other side of the
Coordinator.
ball. Coordinator.
Yeah, they don't never say that.
And
That's what they talk about.
before I
They talk
take
about-
these calls, what was our pass to run ratio? I really want to know that before I take
On
these
which
calls.
drive?
On the whole half.
All together? Okay.
It's finna be crazy. Watch this.
It's going to get worse, too.
Yeah, it's gonna get worse. And that's what will lead to a blowout if it get worse.
20-8. 20 pass attempts to 8 rush attempts. This shit here.
I told y'all, man.
Mike got his hand up his ass, man.
Everybody, listen, man.
What?
Hey! You remember
what?
You remember? Hey, do you remember the campaign a couple years ago when Kellen was here and we kept saying free Big Mike? I'm back on free Big Mike, but free his ass up out of here.
Say, man.
Listen, man.
I could tell you for sure. It's one thing because I'm keeping up with Mike. It's one thing Mike is consistent on: 40 attempts passing.
Yep.
But I want to say something else, boss, and it goes back to I was having a discussion about the leader of men. It's not even about when you talking about the balance, but when you go on fourth down there, that's not a good. That's not a good look for leader of men. You only down 20-3, right? A leader of men say, okay, we should have got here. We punt the ball, stop. We're gonna come back in the second half. But a unleader of men panics and say, "Oh no, we gotta score now, or it's gonna be bad." And they run you into a wall, and you get sabotaged. You get ambushed because they we gotta do it now, and you ambush your own self. You tried a playoff team with a fourth down when they had the momentum, and you played them. You tried them like you were such. You should have never tried them on that.
Man,
See,
that could take.
And
Hold on.
that also shows you that Dan Campbell is in Mike McCarthy's head. Because, see, he knows Dan Campbell ain't scared to go 4-on-4, and he's gotten a couple thus far. Mike McCarthy feel like, oh, shit, we ain't playing up to par. I got to keep up. I got to go. That's pressure. That goes back to what Coach said. That snake going to squeeze your ass slowly to death because you're trying to keep up their game instead of playing your game. But oops, I'm sorry, you don't have a damn game, nor do you have a damn identity. Actually, you have an identity. It's just the wrong goddamn one for this game. It's the wrong one for this team. It's the wrong one, most importantly, for this offense. And it damn sure ain't helping your defense. You found out how to work it last week, and then you don't even go back to that this week. Like, that's the dumb shit that we do in Dallas. We find something that works, but because it's not what we want, then we revert back to doing what we were doing. That's insanity, man.
People keep talking about because they can't run. They ain't got the fucking attempts. It's 8 attempts. Damn.
Boss,
people responding to me. Oh, it's because they can't run the ball. This dude ain't running the ball.
Boss,
fucking stupid people, man. Shit getting on my nerves. How you gonna have 8 attempts and then be like they can't run? They ain't had the opportunity. Fuck, man. People stupid, man. I'm sick of this stupid ass shit. And then when you show them that we actually do way better when we balance, they still want us to pass the fucking ball. It's our fault. Coach Marv, you was right the whole time. We want this stupid ass offense. It's our fans who want this shit. I'm watching Twitter right now. They fighting me because Mike McCarthy threw this bitch 22 times with 8 runs, and we co-signing this.
Yeah, that's what they want to do. They want to do it.
They want this dumb shit.
Well.
Meanwhile, Detroit has rushed it 19 times and passed it 16. They on pace for a 40-yard rush attempt.
And they stay on that same pace because that's their identity. So 22 passing attempts to 8 rushing attempts.
Boss hitting them goddamn.
And you know something? This reminds me of a game. Now I'm gonna go back in history on y'all, fellas. This reminds me when Mike McCarthy first year, and we played, and we came back on Dan Quinn with the Atlanta Falcons. But you know why we got so deep in that hole? Because he went on 4th down, and then he went on a fake punt that put us down 27-3. Y'all remember that?
Yep.
And we
watermelon game.
He put us in such a hole, right?
Yep.
And I was like, why you making those decisions like you scared? This here right here, man. You could have punted that ball and hope your defense made a play and got you, and you could have got a field goal or whatever and kept that game. But you already gave a team a momentum. You gave them the ball, and I'm telling you, that was a blow to your psyche of your team. And that's not I know some of the fans gonna be like, well, you gotta be aggressive. No, that is. That's a sign of fear. They're saying we can't come back. We gotta catch it all back up now. That's what that says to me.
They smiling. They smiling. They going into the half saying we got there.
Oh yeah, they tried them, and Detroit said, "Oh, they scared." That's what Detroit said. They can't catch up. They got to do. Now we're gonna turn them over.
I've said that before about teams that we've played. When you see them start to do the gadget plays and press and go forward on 4th downs and do all of these tricks, it's a sign of desperation. Meaning we don't have an answer to do anything that's going to be successful on y'all. So the only chance we feel we got in this game is some Hail Mary type, you know what. We got to pull a rabbit out of the damn hat because the conventional way ain't working. But the problem is, it ain't the conventional way. This your weak ass scheme. Can't lean on talent now.
Still have no identity. With the type of offense we did in the last couple, because the offense didn't really look great last week. But when we started getting some continuity in the last couple of drives, we came back and not do those drives. You see no motion in this offense. There had been no motion with the players in this offense. They ain't run no motion. All the stuff that we've been talking about, he go right back to saying, nah. This goes back to what I said before. He's stubborn to the point where he thinks what he says is going to work. But again, how many times over the years, boss, and I'm going to ask you, boss, how many times over the years, and I know we pushed this, we talked about with the other offense, we'll see some in preseason, we'll see some, and we'll never see it again.
Yep.
How many times we talked about that?
But this is the dumb part, Coach. Guess what, Coach? You know what's dumb about what happened last week? We found the run game, right? We were doing more runs from behind, from under center, right?
Mm-hmm.
And
Let
so
me get on
he
the
looked
phones,
at that.
y'all, man.
Hold on. I got you,
I didn't
boss.
mean to cut y'all, bro. I'm sorry.
Yeah, go ahead.
Look, the goofiest part about it is
I'm mad, boy.
you went back to last week and said, oh, Tyler Guyton was out. Let's go with that same offensive line lineup. But you don't call the same type plays that went with that lineup.
Which was running the
You
ball.
gotta play to their strengths.
Right.
Damn! How you take out the piece that is the most insignificant and leave out the best damn part?
Mike McCarthy stubbornly wants to throw the ball. The only thing that he's always on pace for is 40 fucking pass attempts.
He'll do this shit with a rookie. He'll do this shit with a beat-up ass offensive line.
And
He'll
your
do it in
defense
any
beat
damn
up.
situation.
Your defense beat up, man.
Shot
And
to hell.
then, they coming out throwing. They going 3 and out. People telling me, but running the ball go result to 3 and out.
It takes attempts. Boss, can you pull up my second tweet? If you don't mind.
Yeah.
When you get yourself together, dog.
Hold on, I need to get on the phones, bro, because I'm so mad. I'm gonna say something, bro. I'm gonna say something. Like I already know somebody finna piss me off, bro, because I ain't in the mood for this old trying to be right goofy ass shit that I'm seeing on Twitter. They got me fucked up. Now I'm showing the facts. I already showed this Even last week, I showed that when they ran the ball in the second half, they had 17 first downs. They had 8 in the first half.
Bro, they done ran the ball more times than we have yards.
I'm not.
They got 19 rushing attempts to our 14 yards. 14 yards rushing in the whole first half.
And
We trending for under 20. We trending for under 50 right now.
Let me get some more context to that, man.
God,
One of those rush attempts is a gadget run with CD Lamb run the
trash,
ball, right? So that's 7. We watched 2 of the plays when they ran the ball with Ezekiel Elliott. They ran out of spread formation, and they didn't block the defensive end. He hit the guy in the backfield. What I'm saying to people, and I know they saying, well, we ain't getting no yards. Running, if we looking to run the ball and get 15 yards a play, that's not going to happen. Detroit was running for 2 yards, 3 yards carry, but then they kept running, and they kept going through their run tree till they got a 26-yard run. Then they started doing play action passes. If we got committed to it, then our play action passes will work, and it will loosen it up for CeeDee Lamb and Ferguson to get targets. But like I said, I don't understand. But some of y'all, hey, I understand what y'all want. Y'all love. Mike McCarthy won a Super Bowl. I understand. But do y'all remember about that Super Bowl team? Who was the best player on that team when they won the Super Bowl, boss?
Woodson.
Charles
Woodson won defensive MVP 2 years in a row.
Yeah.
I think people forget about that, don't they?
Yeah. He got hurt in that Super Bowl too.
And they only ran the ball a handful of times in that game.
He got hurt and they got through. I ain't said it, but he got him there.
They defense saved their ass that Super Bowl.
All right.
You got people in the go ahead.
Man, y'all call in, man. I need some motivation.
They already calling in, man.
I need the motivation from the nation, man.
I'm gonna listen to them, but we gotta really explain this. We gotta do a better job of explaining balance, because I don't think a lot of people understand imbalance. See, it's also what people not seeing with this play calling is how he keep putting his defense out there too. See, running the ball is not just about running success. That's what a lot of people not understanding. It's also about resting your defense. It's also about clock control. You have 4 minutes and you put that offense right back on the field.
Bro, guess what? You know what
you didn't take no time off the clock at all. And you did, I'm sorry, Al, you did that the last 3 series.
Yep.
Let me take these calls, bro. They already in the queue. We go get to it though. Detroit
doing what I used to do in Madden. I'm gonna run the shit out the ball till you come in, and then I'm gonna throw it over your head. That's all. That's their game plan is so simplistic. That's all they're doing. Go ahead.
Hold on, y'all. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We got 9 people up in here. So obviously, we want to hear from everybody, but keep in mind it's 9 people. So be courteous with your time. 337, you live. 337, you live. All right, he gone. Star, I'll call you. 804, you live.
What's up, boss? This is Black, bro.
What's up, bro?
Hey, look, when we had 4 minutes left on the clock, we came out there with 3 pass plays. 3 pass plays went 3 and out. We only wasted about 30 some seconds off the clock. That's fucking ridiculous.
Yep.
That's fucking ridiculous. Mike McCarthy, man, I'm done with him, bro. These running backs, they disrespecting the running back position way too much. They're not getting their attempts in the run game or the pass game. I have not seen no really designed pass plays for none of these running backs. None. You got to get them involved some way, somehow. Turpin, all these little leak out shit to Turpin and stuff, that shit ain't gonna work. You know what I'm saying? This it's getting beyond ridiculous at this point, man. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna be long. I know you got a lot of callers, man, but go ahead, man. I'm out. I'm gonna tune in with the chat, bro.
Man, I appreciate it, Black.
All right.
That's Black. Get to the rest of these callers. JT, you live.
Hey, boss, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Hello?
Yes. Yes. JT.
Hey, boss, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Hey, boss, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna be quick with this. The situation with Mike McCarthy.
JT, I can't hear you, man.
Hey, boss, can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Yes, I can hear you. Okay, perfect. How's it going, man? Hey, I'm gonna be quick with this. The situation I have with Mike McCarthy is that I saw the video when you talked about the attempts. He's not even going to that. And the biggest thing that happens with Mike McCarthy, he's so complacent with passing that the run attempt, he's disgraceful. And that's the biggest thing that is hurting this team overall, where he's not even looking at the main superpowers that Dallas have. Even when they're hurt, you can't access them because the offense is basically 3 and out. I'm not going to be on the phone too long. I'm currently out. I got to take care of the son and family, but I'm going to try and call in with better audio. I feel a little bit static.
Okay, man.
I'm locked in. Ain't no switching up.
Good call, man. Locked in. Yeah, I need this break, bro, because I need to calm down. I'm way too mad right now. Montana, you live.
What's going down? What's going down, boys? Hey, I don't know why the fans crying. Y'all asked for this, so Jerry delivered. Like I said before, after Green Bay, he heard y'all scream rebuild. Now that he's doing it, taking away pieces, letting people walk, and it's not panning out how we want. Yes, the team is beat up. It is. It's beat up. But he's not going to make the move because y'all wanted a rebuild. And I said, for what? Rebuild for what? Yes, we lost. We got spanked. We got embarrassed. But that's the defense, and they're doing it again. It's the defense. It's not a man. Look, Michael Parsons is by himself. He can't do it by himself. Everybody has to play together. They're not playing together right now. Today, they're not playing together. It's like my son's team yesterday. They played together, won the game, blew their first opponent out. Played another one, did not play together. Start playing hero ball, wall gaps, taking bad angles. It lost. Same thing here. They're not going to what they was working with last week. You gotta stick. They just went away from it. They just keep going away from it. You can't do that with a bad second team. Your second team is not all that great. So with that being said, you have to put them in position to succeed. The coaches are not doing that. Mike McCarthy want to leave anyway.
Yeah.
He keep, doing this, that, and the third. He's not going to do nothing. He's satisfied with what he got. These guys are not it. I need guys. So that's why Dan Quinn left. That's why he did what he did. He seen that Jerry was not going to do nothing. So it is what it is. You know what I mean? I'm going to just go ahead and leave it with that. And then I'm going to just keep watching for my PC. Thanks, boss.
All right. That's OG Montana. We got three more calls. Rodney. Rodney, you live.
Hey, boss. I just saw the touchdown that Detroit just threw on Diggs. In a bunch formation, he got caught in the wash.
Yeah.
And sure enough, trying to go ahead and do it. I'm like, really? I mean, Mike McCarthy, I see him shaking his head and everything. He's saying, he told the reporter on the sideline during like, we got to come out and match the intensity. Hell, we need intensity. We need intensity from his dumb ass.
Right.
He should be complimentary football. I hear it all the time from you, Amp, Coach, all the time. You play complimentary football, you'll win the game. That's what it is. Bottom line.
That's right.
The offense, you got to practice. You got to practice how you're going to play on Sunday. This pass-happy shit is, I'm sorry, I don't mean to curse, but this pass-happy shit offense that doesn't do anything, we'll pass the ball to open up the run. No! Do it the other way around. You got to do it the other way around.
Right.
And he likes this. And I know Mike's MO. He likes the script calls. He likes the script of plays. Throw that out the window. You start out with 5 or 6 basic plays and then go from there. You got to run the ball. You got to run the ball. And especially if you're not scoring, you got to run the ball. Especially the way teams are coming out now, focusing on running the ball up on us. We got to do the same thing for them. And that's I'm just gonna leave it at that, boss. I'm sorry. I said I already put a super chat earlier. I don't know if you read it, but I think Mike McCarthy is just letting his stack all hang out. Yeah. He don't care.
Yeah, he doing it his way. He going out his way. Mm-hmm. Well, you go out with this.
And Jerry's allowing it, and that's another problem right there. Jerry likes this drama. He loves this drama. I'm a longtime fan. I don't like drama. I've got stuff going on with my family right now with my mom battling from a stroke. Damn. I don't like drama from other stuff. So I already know I don't like that. It's not beneficial. It doesn't help out. End it. Move on. Go beyond that. Fix it.
We got to put pressure on him this week. I'm going to do my part. I promise you. Okay?
All right.
Good call.
Mm-hmm.
I'm feeling better taking these calls. Y'all giving me a minute to calm down. Sean, you live.
I got the comment.
I got you.
This is some bullshit. Coach, you and all been saying the same thing. Boss. Okay, so Coach, I listened to Coach earlier. When you run the ball and it's 2nd and 5, what sense does it make to run two freaking pass plays and then punch the ball right back down to the? You know your defense is beat up. You know that your defense cannot handle what Detroit is doing. Slow it down. You don't have to sort of go fast pace like this. For what? You don't give your defense a chance to even breathe or even think to figure out what the hell's going on. And what do we have running back for? You got Rico, you got Zeke for. Okay, so here's my opinion. My opinion is this. They put Zeke out there to say, hey, shut the hell up. Here's Zeke. Zeke, here you go. Go ahead and get these whack-ass plays out the way so we can go back to doing what the hell I want to do. That's one. Two, when it comes down to these routes, they're running a man-to-man concept. There's no way in hell, boss, that we should not be getting wide-ass open on these man-to-man concepts. There's no way. I've never seen motion. And this, I'm with Coach. Why the hell is CeeDee Lamb in the backfield? For what? He's not effing Deebo Samuel on them. And you see what happened to Deebo Samuel when they put him in the backfield. He got what? Hurt. So there's no point of you doing that. Use your pieces correctly. But it's okay. Mike's ready to go. We're ready for him to go. So let's go ahead and get this out the way. Let's go and get this ass whooping out the way so we can go and discuss what's going to happen after the bye week. So that's all for me.
Good call. And then, I see people saying Steele trash. You can't have Steele pass protecting 20 times, man. A half.
Oh, he broke his leg. Oh, he broke his leg. He broke his leg. Oh, he broke his leg.
Smoke one for you. You live.
Oh, he broke his leg.
Yeah, what's up, boss?
What's up, Coach? What's up, Smoke?
Nothing much, man. Hey, I sent y'all something on Twitter too for you coaches and app to check out. So you'll get a chance to check that out, man. It's a stat about halftime. Whatever, it's just a stat for you guys to check out. But anyway, man, is it time to get these old coaches up out of here, bro? Like, bro, these old coaches with old concepts. My goodness, my man, this is getting ridiculous, man. Every coach you get has an old freaking concept. This is 2024. We're not running 1990 plays or 1970 offensive line coach plays, bro. Like, this ain't making no sense, man. You know what I'm saying? All right, tell me this. You got receivers that catch desperation, and they're playing man-to-man on you. Bro, what are you supposed to do on that? Tell me, bro. I mean, it makes no sense, bro. You gotta mix it up. And 22-8 at halftime for that passing and running. Yeah, he knows this is his last year, so he'll try to take it out the way he wants to. And it is true.
That's what it looked like.
It is.
He's going out his way.
He's going out his way. He's going out his way. You know? And it's not fair for Dak and the rest of the team for him to do people like that, bro. Come on, man.
Well, we gotta keep the pressure up. I'm gonna do my part.
We do.
I know you go do yours, Smoke.
We do.
All right.
But stay strong, bro. Don't fret on it, man. I mean, you knew how it's gonna come out, man. You knew how it's gonna come out. If they don't play this off, this is gonna be the outcome, bro. And Mike McCarthy will start that shit and start throwing the ball and not running it. You see the outcome, bro. You have to play complimentary football to a depleted defense. Hello.
It's that simple. It's really that simple.
It's that simple, man.
Complimentary
It's
football to a
that
depleted defense. It's really, truly that simple.
Yes,
good call, bro.
All right, I'm out, bro. Have a good night, man.
You too, Smoke. Good call. Go ahead,
what
Coach.
I said last week. Mike McCarthy is out here effing raw. Zero protection for your offense, zero for protection for your O-line, definitely zero protection for your quarterback because they keep putting him on his back, and it's definitely zero protection for your defense. Like, goddamn, bruh, stop being selfish.
Well, I'm gonna say something. I'm gonna go back to what the guy said earlier. What he said, what McCarthy said at halftime, talking about we need matching intensity.
Oh.
See, I'm getting tired of the last three home games. We have come out flat and we have not matched the intensity of the team. I'm getting tired when you say in the playoff game that we are scared. I'm getting tired when you say in the playoff game that we wasn't ready. I'm getting tired when in the playoff game we see like we were shell shocked. I keep trying to tell you that he's not preparing your team to become to battle. And then when he gets to battle and we playing physical bully teams, you cannot go and not have a physical presence to your team and act like that was going to work. Because when you run from a bully, they hunt you down and they eat you up. When we stop running from Pittsburgh and say, hey, we're going to bust you in the mouth just like you trying to us, we start dominating the game. But when we start trying to run away from a bully and try to play a finesse game against a bully, in this league, that usually don't work.
You trying to play finesse game against a bully. Finesse game against a bully. That's what we are.
And this doesn't. And listen, even the great Muhammad Ali showed you. He fought one of the biggest bullies in George Foreman. But you know what he did? He bullied George Foreman and he surprised George Foreman. He talked to him and he went at him. He let him swing it through. He didn't go and say, I'm gonna run from you. He stood right there in front of him.
And took it. Told him you ain't hurting me.
And then he took him out.
And then he took him out.
Bully.
Then he knocked out the bully. Let me call Star real quick, cause she was calling and she also left a big super chat.
And it's not all about. I understand what y'all talking about, and I understand what we like. We like him, and that's fine. But
Hold on. If anybody talking about that light shit, get out of here with that. It. None of our heart should be in any of this. It's all about what's best for the Cowboys.
He broke his leg, man. I'm sorry for Hutchinson, man. Great player, man.
Hold on real quick, coach.
But you can see his leg snap.
That's his season.
Yeah, that dude was balling too, man. Nobody want to ever see that, man.
Hey, what's up, boss?
What's up, Star? Appreciate the super chat.
Yeah, no problem.
Hold on real quick. Before you go, just real quick. Today's game is brought to you and sponsored by BetUS, where you can receive 150% bonus on your first deposit and up to 125% on your next two deposits up to $2,000. So make sure y'all give it a chance. Bet on your knowledge with BetUS. Go ahead, Star.
Don't bet on the Cowboys to be physical.
Yeah, I think, when it comes to today's game plan, it's like, I understand, and I have been calling for there to be more balance between Rico and Zeke, but when we don't run well, and we haven't ran well for years out of just running straight up shotgun plays like that. Like, we're just running deep up the middle out the shotgun. Like, that's not how to get it done. Now, granted as well, the offensive line looks bad today. And everybody said that, okay, I didn't say it. I said we should have kept Tyler Guyton out there. But everybody was saying, oh, the offensive line just looked so amazing when Bass got in there. But I'm seeing everybody get whooped. I'm seeing everybody miss cues. Bass was missing cues last week. And then you have Zach Martin, who is also getting worse. So when we look at, the passing game looks god-awful today. The run game looks god-awful. All of that starts with your offensive line. And I don't know what's going on because I'm like, we've had two good games where I feel like the offensive line was really building. And today, it feels like they've taken a huge step back. I feel like they look exactly like we looked versus the Ravens, where it's like, we can't block anything. And so I feel like that is weighing heavily. When it comes to defense, I don't blame the defense because, we're depleted. Like, we're super depleted. We knew the Lions had this high-powered offense and that we were going to have to score points and keep our defense off the field if we wanted to actually successfully win this game. And I get what y'all saying with the run attempt. Run attempts is pretty much thrown out the window now, but even before, I'm just not sure why the coaching staff, if they were going to insert Zeke, it's like, okay, well, where's the balance? Because I don't think anybody just said just run Zeke specifically. And as well, like, you got to be more creative with the play calling. Like, I don't know. I just feel like today, the whole offense today has just taken a dramatic step back. Like, this is not what we've been seeing over the past 2 weeks. I don't know why that is. I know we're going to have to look at the all-22 and, figure it out. But either way, it just is what it is. I'm not tripping too much, out of this loss and stuff like that. Oh, no, now Dak's looking at his hand. Hope he's not hurt. But anyways, I think, we just need to try to make it into the bye week. And hopefully we can do some rebuild. And I really hope Dak's not hurt because he's really grabbing his finger. But anyway, boss, I'll let you get back. Quick.
Let's talk about it.
Okay.
Because
go ahead.
We've been keeping up with the balance, right? Per series. He was super. You want to know what's wrong with the offense? He was super off balance in his first series. Mm-hmm. The only time he had more run attempts than pass attempts was the time we got into the red zone where Zach threw that interception. But we had a good drive because he was actually more balanced. Then after that, he got way off balance again and began to throw the ball all over again, and we start having 3 and outs back to back to back. The worst one to me was the 4-minute offense and then going for it on 4th down. To me, your offensive line is not going to ever get in rhythm. When he said himself, you don't want your offensive linemen on their heels all day. He is pacing every game to have them guys on their heels 40 times a game, 40 attempts a game. So I looked at every attempt last game. He is consistently go give 10 pass attempts per quarter. Where he's flaky is his rushing attempts. And then what's even worse, when he did go to the run in the second half of last week, he went from having 4 first downs per quarter to 7 in the third quarter and 10 in the fourth. And so Coach Marv said it right, in my opinion, Star. He said, when you finish a game like that, why don't you start the game like that? You finish the game where you had obvious success from being in balance, but then you start the game off balance and you expect the offensive line to be in rhythm. They not gonna be in rhythm, in my opinion.
Yeah, I mean, I totally understand, where y'all are coming from. I feel like there was a drive where we started off, we had 2 runs back to back, and then we didn't get any yards, and then we had to be a 3rd and long. So I just feel like there's a lot of, I understand what y'all are saying. You got to have the attempts, but at the same time, if you're constantly on the attempts, getting in 3rd and long, then that's what's going to be able to affect us being able to actually run the ball.
The attempts, in my opinion, Star, is not getting us in 3rd and long. What's getting us in 3rd and long is the throwing attempts. That's what's getting us in 3rd and long. That's what's getting us the holding calls that's moving us back. That's what's getting us sacked, moving us back. That's doing it. It's not the runs. If you run the ball, you go more than likely have 3rd and shorts, not 3rd and longs.
Yep.
So,
yeah, I mean, I feel y'all on that. That's like I said, I got to go back. I think everybody's going to have to go look at the All-22 and see what the hell is going on. But in this specific game, now when it comes to the stats and stuff that you've been brought up, I've been watching your show, so I understand what you're talking about with the stats and how we were converting way higher last week on running the ball first compared to passing them.
Yep.
But I mean, when it comes to Mike, all I will say is that I don't know. Like I think I'm gonna just leave it at that because I don't want to be on here.
Yeah.
Everybody's just
we gonna let
today.
the film
Everybody's
speak.
pissed.
We go
right, exactly.
After we get done with the game, everybody emotions go come down and we go really comb through it. This is my initial feel from watching it live. Maybe it could change, but that's where I am right now. Good call, Star.
All right, appreciate it, boss.
All right, go ahead, Coach. I know you had something.
Boss.
Yeah.
and I hope everybody's listening to this. And Nick talked about this. Kelsey last week, they had him on the pregame show right before the Monday night game. He talked about when the Cowboys started to run the ball against Philadelphia. Everybody knows this. That says we need a physical presence to the offense to get the offensive lineman into rhythm and stay on schedule. When an offense is not on schedule or in rhythm, it's like a car with bad spark plugs. You don't, everything kind of goes. You have to have a physical presence to your offense, because if a team thinks that you're shying away from them physically and you're just attacking the offensive lineman, you're going to have pressures. You're going to have guys that's going to squeeze up on routes, right? Every time this offense sets a physical presence, it starts to flow better. But when you come out and you don't, it's getting bad. Now, I would say this: you're down 34-6. You're seeing that your quarterback is having problems. That the line is having problems protecting him because they're going at him. They're attacking the line because they think you in one mode, and you still not running the ball. You're gonna mess around and get your quarterback killed because what are you doing, Mike? You've been in this league a long time. You cannot put your offense, because now they're in frenzy mode.
He doing everything he said you're not supposed to do. He said it's not good to have your offensive linemen on their heels all day. Amp, can you please give us real quick, Amp? Can you please give us the pass attempts to run attempts, please, sir?
I don't even want to, but because you asked, I will.
And then people like, why Dak getting hit? Why Dak getting killed? Because they keep putting him in harm's way.
The guys, they just going at
24
it
pass attempts to 9 rush attempts.
Watch, they're going to blitz him now. Cause they said you ain't gonna run the ball. We're gonna blitz it. Now we put the double blitz up there. We're gonna hunt your quarterback down because you only one dimensional.
24-9. Now 30-9. 30 pass attempts to 9.
No.
Yeah.
24-9.
24-9.
You just throw the ball every play. You gonna throw it every play now. You ain't with no resemblance of running game, and you gonna kick field goals. You gonna throw the ball this much just to score 9 points. And listen, man, this guy been in the league for a long time, and if it's a young coach, it's unexcusable. But and I know some people gonna talk about his Green Bay days, but I think they need to look. The last 4 years he was in Green Bay, the offense was horrible, and it looked just like this. And the only thing that made it good is Aaron Rodgers is making miraculous off-script plays, which you don't call off-script plays. And people are like, oh well, yeah, that's how they. And he got tired of that. And I know he's not a great player, but he got tired of that. And it makes your quarterback work too hard. We're making Dak work too hard to be successful, and we're not getting it. Man, we down 34-6. This is the first possession. Come out and establish a run game, good play action, get you a score, and let's see how it goes. But know what you did? You went full out. I'm scared. We're panicking. Shotgun, 5 wide receivers, throw the ball over it. It ain't one dimensional. Like that's gonna work. And Detroit sitting over there laughing at you.
Literally.
They try to run a screenplay in this possession, and they try to do a motion, try to run a screenplay, and Dak couldn't even throw the screenplay because Detroit was standing over there at the screenplay. You ain't fake nobody out. They were standing over there at it. Still running that fake bootleg, naked bootleg, throw the ball to the tight end and almost got Jake.
Ain't fooling no damn body.
Man, if I see that play one more time this year, man, one more time. I done seen that play so many times in the last 5 or 6 years. He ain't never take that. And Philadelphia run that same weak play too. And they don't fool nobody. Everybody know you do the play action, that boot and the tight end come in motion. He going out in the flat. You ain't got nobody else to throw the ball to, and they just sit there waiting on. Man, hey, listen. I'm not gonna. Hey, I understand, but we just let it play out. The end of the year show.
Boy, this is horrible.
Oh yeah, they dropping back. They gunslinging at you now. They going at you. Detroit, they did come here to embarrass you. They're not trying to shorten the game. They're trying to go out and embarrass you.
I knew they would.
And you can see the intensity on Dan Campbell. And
nobody wants to
come
tackle
in this team. When you see you come in this team and you got to come as a coach and you have to say we got to meet their intensity. And we hadn't won a game at home all year, and we coming off a victory, and we trying to get back in this thing. We played against a playoff team. If your team ain't got no intensity, then you failing as a head coach. Look at this. Look at this. And somebody tell me, say they ain't giving up. They ain't man. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this.
That boy we will say Brandon Aubrey kicks the only thing that looks easy.
Look at Hooker. Hooker backing up in the end zone. They gonna put 50 on you at your own stadium. And in some aspects, I wish they did, because we gotta understand we got a mentality problem, and you're a reflection of who's at the top. And I see Dan Campbell all over Detroit, and I see Mike McCarthy all over the Cowboys.
They gonna try. They want it. They want it bad.
then you laughing at the player. He out there laughing because he talk that the 6'8" laughing and Hooker got something like, I ain't got to laugh with you about nothing, man. You're 50 points on. What we got to laugh? What I can laugh with you about? What I got to laugh with you about? I see you trying to put 50 points on me at home. I don't care what joke you got to say. I ain't laughing at you at all.
Nah, ain't no way I'm defending Mike. I ain't nope.
Really, Detroit really hadn't. They hadn't needed to throw as much as they have. They just are because they can. But it could have been just like the other games early this year.
Just keep
throw the
pounding
ball 14 times. Just keep running it
and just pound them.
We ain't
just
gonna
pound
have support.
Yeah.
Yep.
14 again. This don't that look like stats from Green Bay? The Green Bay game that he had 16 completions for almost 300 yards. Goff ain't completed but 14 passes and almost threw 300 and got 300 yards on 14 completions.
And we done thrown it damn near 40, almost 30.
And if we gonna throw the ball so much, why we ain't throwing the ball down the field if we throwing the ball so much?
And we finna see the same thing with San Fran. We finna see the same thing with San Fran.
Yep.
And know why we ain't throwing the ball down the field? And
we ain't ready for them.
When we watch all 22, know why we ain't throw the ball down the field? Guess what? Because they gonna say they were playing cover 2. Well, damn it, why you ain't run the ball when they playing cover 2?
Or why you ain't hit the middle of the field with them seam routes? Because the middle been wide open.
Yeah, that's just, I mean, what he doing in the game plan? That's just what I don't understand, man. What they doing all week? What is he doing all week?
Oh, yeah, it's going to be a shootout. That's what they wanted. They wanted a shootout.
Super chat, my boy said after this bye is the 49ers, they can still run the ball. Yeah, we gonna see the same thing with the Niners. We gonna see the exact same thing, man. And if Mike McCarthy come out with this finesse, we gonna get blew out again.
And it don't matter. It don't matter if McCaffrey play or not.
It don't even matter.
Because with Mason, they still been running the ball. So
they gonna still run the ball.
It's not the Shanahan scheme.
Nope.
The Shanahan tree is physical football.
That's what it is.
Team, you can beat them.
Yep.
If you ain't a physical team, they
gonna smoke you.
Football team.
They gonna smoke you.
It ain't. It's not the motions and the smoke and mirrors. It ain't none of that.
It ain't
crap.
that bullshit. It's the commitment
It's the
to
physicality,
man. The smoke and mirrors help. We not gonna act like that don't help and that don't play a part in it. It does, but that's not the main ingredient.
Primary.
The main ingredient is them dudes is committed to physicality.
That's right.
Don't talk and see. And this is what makes me sick about the Shanahan tree discussion. The same things that we think we want with the Shanahan tree, we don't want with the Cowboys currently.
Right.
No.
Because see, they run a lot on first down at San Fran. They run a lot on first down with Detroit. But then you ask our goofy ass, oh, you can't run on first down. You can't run on second down like that. You can't have back-to-back. You can't throw it to your backs on purpose. You got to throw it to the backs as a last result.
Hey, boss.
And then if we get a Shanahan tree, everybody go cheer. Hey, we got the you don't even want it because you didn't want it when you could have had it here. You was all calling for the opposite. You was calling to be pass happy the entire time.
Yep.
And then you say you want the Shanahan tree. It show you don't really know what you're talking about.
Shanahan tree, McVay is under the Shanahan tree too. And both of them have said publicly and said every time, we gonna get 30 running back attempts running the ball every game.
Every game.
And then they know they in schedule.
They don't miss.
And if they don't get that, they know they're not in schedule.
That's exactly what they said, coach.
That's what they said.
And we doing this damn shot.
But Shanahan tree, we motions. We need motions. Oh, bitch, we need to be physical.
That's right. They don't care nothing about the back. They're going to get their 30 running attempts. And they're going to get it in a multitude of ways. But they're going to get their 30 running attempts. And it's going to give their quarterback time to throw the ball because they're gonna be in all play action passes, and that's why you don't see their quarterback getting sacked this much because they're doing everything out of play action. But now what he's gonna do now, boss, is try to catch up the running attempts now.
Yep, that's what he does. In the second half, he try to catch up. He did it. Coach, I've been saying. I said every week he do it in the second half. He try to catch up on the run attempts in the second half.
And they give you the outside run, and we still run the ball right up the middle.
Yeah, he obviously run the ball to get it off his play sheet.
We ain't run Rico outside one time tonight. And we were saying that last week, oh man, run him outside. We ain't come running. We ain't ran one outside run today at all. How? You tell me how that we don't run an outside run all game long.
We got us another super chat by Victor. Victor said, red zone interceptions becoming a trend because Mike McCarthy wants to run the ball when we get down there. Are we having interceptions in the red zone like that?
Nah, but we having turnovers.
Oh, Flournoy. Jerry Rice fumbled. That's what people be calling for. I be telling people, man, I'm still rooting for you, Florida. They committed to physicality, which is football. We committed to entertainment. Ooh, bar.
Was he out of bounds the ball touch?
Nah, his foot stepped afterward. We ain't catching no.
I'm talking about Fono when he fumbled the ball. Did the ball touch?
Nah, he stepped. The step was afterwards.
Yeah, I don't. Hey man, that was a good play. The man punched it out, man. That's
a good play.
Be all about it, man. For that. Yeah, that was a definite hard punch out. That was a good defensive play, but man, you know our fans will go crazy about that. Like
that's because they're not satisfied. They up by 32 goddamn points and they still not satisfied.
B. Bird said the Shanahan tree is finesse. I think he meant physical.
Physical, if you ain't physical, you know you're not gonna.
B. Bird, you know B. Bird.
He said fitness. I don't know.
It's physical and finesse. It's a combo of the two.
Gotcha. I get you now. Okay, took me a while.
Yep.
Okay. And I think that's accurate. I think that's very accurate.
Yeah.
But the most important ingredient is the physical.
Yep.
Yeah, the ball touched him while he was out of bounds. That should be our ball. When he fumbled the ball hit his knee and his other foot was out of bounds.
Yeah, so throw the challenge flag.
Man, you know
he's
scared.
That's our ball.
That's the fucking problem. See, it's the details. When he put the reason Branch. No, the reason Branch was even able to punch that ball out is because Flournoy had the ball on his inside arm. You up against the sideline. You had done turned up field. You was already supposed to switch hands. You learned that in Little League. God damn.
No, he ain't out of bounds though. God about it. He ain't out of bounds. His foot was still in bounds. But I saw that when the first time I said that if he was stepping out of bounds, the ball hit him, then that was our ball. But he wasn't out of bounds though. His foot was close to the sideline, but it went on the sideline.
Well, we still got 20 minutes left in this game. I'm sorry, 16. No, I was right. Yeah, 20 minutes. And everything they do is easy.
Hey, man.
Wow. At the crib. We at the crib.
Who laid that hit?
Hooker.
He ain't hit nobody. He waited for the guy. He ain't hit the guy. He just put his that let the man run. Man, Hooker don't hit enough for me for being safety.
And see, you know what? I'm gonna tell you what. Montgomery is slow as hell, but do you see Detroit talking about he ain't got no purse? They cool with him being just a power back. They cool with that. You see what I'm saying?
Derrick Henry's slow as hell too. I was arguing with somebody on Twitter about that yesterday.
Like, I swear to God, like Montgomery is slow.
Why do you need burst when you run them zone?
Yeah, when you power like that and you physical like that. But Detroit accepts Montgomery, don't they? Yep.
He's not outrunning anybody in the field.
When's the last time Montgomery had a 20-yard run? You would never hear Detroit say that. Detroit would never say, when's the last time you seen Montgomery have a big... They don't care that he don't have big runs. They just want him to do...
Question? Did Jerome Bettis ever have burst?
In the very beginning of his career.
But the majority of his career, he didn't have it, right?
No. After the first 4 years, he lost.
He's still a gold jacket running back, right?
No doubt.
Okay. I'll rest my case. Burst is overrated.
I agree.
Does it help? Absolutely. But it's not the end all be all. Come on, J. Lou. Don't get kicked out the game, J. Lou.
My boy say, at least we suck enough to get Travis a Genty. Damn. Hold on. I saw another super chat. I missed one.
Got a headache. This shit is frustrating.
Oh, let me see. Yeah, it's frustrating me too, bro. Let me see. I know I missed the super chat. I don't see it. Where is it? I don't know. I missed it.
I want to know what goes into the process of them looking at opposing teams' film, and because Detroit had a bye, they've only had 4 games this year. You only had to look at 4 games. What I want to know is when they look at this film and saw this team, what did they expect? That's what I want to know. What did you expect from their defense? You knew what you was going to get from their offense.
Good hit, Dunno.
I just don't get it. They're doing everything we saw on tape. Everything. And you couldn't exploit their defense in no way, shape, or form.
Boy, that boy Dono be coming up and hitting Gills, boy.
Yeah, it's about to be a 40 burger regardless. When the last time we had a 40 burger put on us at the crib? Oh, I remember.
Last game. Didn't we get one last game?
Oh, I remember. It was the Saints. And before that, it was Green Bay. No, Green Bay didn't hit 40.
How we looking on the likes? People probably like, man, I ain't liking nothing, man. Oh, they clowning, bro. They running trick plays on us. They trying to, oh man. Oh,
because they want to make a point about how they lost the last time.
Run it up.
The trick play cost them, so they're going to embarrass
trick
us.
plays.
Yeah. Why you up 32?
You up 32 running trick plays.
Run it up.
That's called rubbing your nose in it. That's called rubbing your nose in it. And guess what? Some people will say, oh, that's classless. But then the other people will say it's football. Fucking stop it. Yeah, they stunting.
You know why you do that?
Yeah, they stunting.
Let me tell you why you do that. Let me give you the head coach's experience with that. You do that because the head coach don't respect the other head coach.
You think so, Coach?
I done it. I ain't respect the other guy on the other side.
Got all day to throw. Wow. Yeah.
Cause see, if you respect the other head coach, you ran that your name. The other coach would come out there, he would make sure that somebody got hurt. Look at Diggs, he's jumping back, running around, jumping around.
Soft.
What other play we can run? We can run another play. What else we gonna run?
Your head coach soft. Big marshmallowy ass.
It's always been.
Goddamn oatmeal cream pie. Oh boy. Boy, this gonna be a long 2 weeks.
Man,
we got 14 days.
I like to ask the chat again. I'm gonna ask the chat again, and I want them, and I mean y'all make a look at the comments. When anytime you hear somebody say your team is soft, who is that a reflection of?
Your head coach. In most instances, it's your head coach.
Yeah, that's in all instances, because if they soft because you either you got them there. If they were soft, you should have figured out who should have figured it out. They were soft before the other team figured it out. When you think you figured that out for another team figured it out. So, I mean, listen, man. We talked about how much we was great at home, but now we are one of the worst home teams in the NFL for the last 4 games. Home games.
Guess I'll be pushing for a wild card spot this year.
Well, first of all, I'll say this. We shouldn't even talk about playoffs till we get some consistency. I think sometimes we put the cart before the horse. Like I said, just get to be a good football team first. And then all that stuff will fall in place. But talking about what we going to do in the playoffs and when we going to be ready in the playoffs, I know that sounds good and that sounds like you're saying, hey, we not, we ain't scared or nothing. But let's talk about where we at. Right now, we're an inconsistent football team. And we really don't know what we do well. I could ask y'all fellas right now, what do we do well?
I asked that last week, Coach. And that's the problem. We don't do anything well. That's why we don't have nothing to lean on. I said in years past, it would be defense is good and offense is bad. Or offense would be great and defense is bad. The bright spot of your team is damn Brandon Aubrey. That's a travesty. Like, seriously. That's the problem.
And
one group looking at the other. Remember I said that last week? I said, I miss the days when, whatever season that was, might have been 2 seasons ago now, where your offense and your defense had competition and they would keep and tally and score touchdowns versus turnovers. I miss them days. But now both teams looking at each other to bail the other one out. And can't no one offer the other any assistance at all. We ain't getting turnovers. We ain't getting pressures. We poor tackling team. Don't wrap up. Offense. Run game is non-existent. Pass game is anemic. What do you have? Nothing. Nothing.
I'm gonna chill out.
Tackle.
Swear to God, boy.
Where your boy at with the comment this week? I know he probably in here. You a Niners fan?
He ain't said nothing.
Yeah. He'll be
Or
showing
if I
up
ain't
in a
see
little
it,
bit.
if he did.
Why
Oh.
so blue again this week, boss?
Somebody said, boss, shout out to Bet US. I got 25 more minutes on that big. They be looking at man. Hey, man.
Man, they done said damn the game, man.
They said, let me help boss get his bread. I appreciate it.
If nothing else. She
Help y'all get y'all bread too. For real.
Yeah.
For real. That's the whole point of Bet US.
But you know what's
Go
good?
Violet, you're right.
These 2 weeks are gonna be good because your team gets to sit and wallow in this damn misery. How pathetic you look. Your head coach and your coaching staff and management gets to wallow in this damn misery. But you know what's
it's
good?
gonna be a bad 2 weeks.
You know what's good? And I mean, I could hear it now. They're gonna be calling for Mike. They're gonna be calling for Zim. Hell, they're gonna be calling for Dak. Why can't your offense score? Why do we only have 9 points against this defense? They're weak in the passing game. We should be able to pass on them. Why weren't we able to pass on them? I know it's because Dak sucks. Be ready for it. It's coming, y'all. It's coming. But yeah, they get to wallow in that for 2 long weeks. But you know what I like about these 2 weeks? Trade deadline ain't came yet. This smells a little bit like 2017, if you ask me.
Trade deadline helps they don't help mentality. I'm gonna say it again.
It's not.
I'm gonna say it one more time. I'm gonna say it again. I'm gonna say it like this. This season is about the mentality and the stuff between the 2 ear holes of the helmet. And until we get an identity and come to play football every day and earn the right as a team to be considered pretenders, we're going to be very inconsistent, and we're going to have games like this where we just look out of sync. We're just going just floating around just with any type of thing. And that, listen, I understand people think the trade things are gonna help, and you go out there and get something. Yeah, that may help in the fantasy league. You may get somebody to trade and get you somebody to score you some points. But right now, they're gonna have to realize that we are not a consistent football team. And at home, I just don't like the way we come out, and then I'm hearing things I don't like. I do not like to hear, and we're gonna listen for this at the end of this game. If our head coach comes talk about we didn't match the intensity, what do you have to do to get your team up when they done got blown out in the last 3 home games, and now you still ain't got no intensity? Boss said something about this last time when you was talking about when we first couple years we said about scared. Remember, Boss, you said, what are you doing, Mike McCarthy, to try to change the mentality?
Yep.
And here we are 2 years later and 4 games in a row, and you're still not coming out with you saying we got to meet the intensity. So
stop route
I don't
shorty.
know.
Stop route shorty.
And this game is over. You know what you can work on now? Right? You can work on your run game now. How about that, Mike Carthy? Let's work on the run game now.
He still got 15 more attempts he need to squeeze off. Third and 6. Watch we run the ball. Watch we run the ball here. Watch.
See, now this what pissed me off. This is the exact offense Cowboy Nation said they wanted, And now that it's anemic, they go say, well, we had to throw it like this because the run game don't work. They always do that dumb shit. Like, you can't give the run game 10 attempts and say it didn't work, bro. You didn't give it a chance, goofy ass. And see, they did the same thing the first 4 games. The first 4 games when they wasn't even running the ball, they were saying the running back's trash. You can't blame none of the running backs until you get in the attempts. The one time you gave Rico 20 attempts, you had a good day. Why? Because you gave him the chance.
Why is Dak still in the game, y'all?
And why we gonna go for it on 4th down? He trying to get you 50 points put on your team. See, this is your coach. This is the coach gonna get you 50 points put on you. This is your coach doing this.
Yep. There it is. There it is.
He's trying to get 50 put on you.
There it is.
He's trying to get 50 put on you.
I
There it
ain't
is.
talking to them stupid people on Twitter. I'm done with them. Too many dummies on Twitter.
There it is. 1st and goal. And not by your offense.
Yeah, see? You hanging your quarterback out to dry. You hanging him out to dry, Mike McCarthy. And that's why I say he going to turn on Mike McCarthy after a while. He might love him, but he going to turn on him just like the rest of them did. You hanging him out to dry. You hanging him out to dry. You give him an impossible task against a good defense, a good football team, and you give him an impossible task when your team is not in rhythm and they not playing well, and you putting them out there and you give him an impossible task and you hanging him out to dry. And
47 pass attempts to 10 rushing attempts.
You hanging him out to dry.
10 rushing attempts, y'all.
You're hanging him out to dry to have a horrible game.
Look,
I'm
gonna go ahead and say this. I don't know. I don't have all the answers. I ain't gonna pretend to. I hadn't looked at no tape or nothing like that. But I don't know what's gonna work for this team for this season. But god damn it, in these first 6 games, we've seen what does not work. Cut it out, man. Cut it out. It ain't working. It might be what you like to do. It might be what you've done your whole career. I might give you that. But damn it, it's not working this year. It's not working this team. It's not working with this offense. It's not. It's not working.
Look at time.
And then now you bring it. Now you take him out of the game, so it make it look like you benched him after a bad play. And you know that
it's
the
still
content
13 minutes left.
Listen here, man. Now, let me say this, and I'm just as hot as you, boss. You know, as a coach, what Dak goes through in this media, and you did protect him. You hung him out to dry, and then when you throw a last interception, then you bring him out of the game, make it look like you benched him. Now y'all can say what y'all want, but that's some bullshit there. Hung him out to dry. And you know that when people gonna go to a frenzy on him.
To 10 rush attempts.
I ain't going nowhere, Ty. I'm trying to calm down. Cause I'm seeing too many people still not getting it. Where they're gonna go out there with an elementary take and preach the doctrine that we don't have the talent to run the ball. So it's gonna keep us in the cycle. That's what's now San Fran don't care who the running back is. Do they, coach? The Rams don't care who the running back is. Do they,
They
coach?
gonna run the hell out of Mason.
See, these people be saying they want Shanahan Tree, but when Shanahan Tree told we go get our 30 attempts, oh, you don't want to hear that. Oh, and say I'm supposed to keep y'all positive. That ain't my job. I ain't lie.
8 less times. Golf. Hold on.
She said I'm supposed to keep you. I can't do it. I can't do it. I just can't do it today.
Your offense was not working. You have been struggling with your offense all game. You know you're gonna start going one-dimensional. They was rushing your quarterback. Everything was going bad. You do not hang your quarterback out to dry to have another bad situation to take a lot of pressure for what? You're not gaining that. Only thing you do is killing confidence and killing and making the frenzy even more on them. That's all you're doing. And then when you do this, and then the next series you come out and you bring another quarterback in there, that means now you're gonna look like it. This is what it sounds like. You're trying to get the heat off on you and throw it on Dak. That's what you're doing.
Yeah. So I got a point here.
It's almost bet US time. They funny, man.
For those who want the passing game to look better, I'm gonna tell you this. The key to your passing game looking better is to improve your running game.
Yep.
When Dak got over 300 last week, that wasn't by accident. That was because what? We had enough attempts at plate to keep that team honest. You were also able to build off of that play action. That's how you got your deep shots. We had probably last week, we probably had your most big plays than we have all season. It's not by accident. Another point. Jared Goff has thrown the ball 8 less times than Dak Prescott, yet he has 170 some odd yards more than him, production-wise. He's over the 315 mark. Why? Not because he's a great passer. Not because their passing game is that lethal. It's because they kept us honest and had a commitment to the run game. See, that's the difference. See, when we talk about balance, that's what we want y'all to look at. See, what you're looking at across the field is a wholesome team. You have a head coach, you have an offensive coordinator who knows the talent they have, who knows they have a philosophy, an established philosophy, and guess what? They back it up over and over again. That's why they have the success they do. They have an identity and they stick with it. We can't find our way out of a wet paper bag.
We finally got 2 rushing attempts in a row.
Oh, yeah. You bring in the next quarterback and do something to get the people off the back, and now you're going to make him look good, and you hung your god doggone star out the dry.
Oh, God. Look.
Man, come on, man, what I'm telling you, man.
Coach, look, we got Fowler in the building.
You hung him out the dry.
Not even
What's up, Fowler? What's up, Coach?
I said they gonna wait to the fourth quarter.
Now, look. Now they throwing it to Rico, Coach. I'm done.
What's up?
Hold on. Coach Marv. Coach Fowler in the building.
Yeah.
Look.
Look at this comment.
Look at this comment.
Yeah.
Oh, here we go. Another run attempt. Oh, shit.
You hung him out the dry, man. You put him in a situation he couldn't win at. And then you take him out.
Now he want to speed up the game.
You give Cooper Rush a balanced thing. And now what they're going to do is, it would work now because they're trying to hunt the passer. Get the ball off, slowly rush down, and now we can get something. Now you're getting the run attempts.
This gonna mess around. Hey, Coach, this gonna mess around to be his best drive. This gonna be his best drive. Coach, this gonna mess around to be their best drive because they finally start running the ball. Watch this.
And then now watch Cooper Rush throw a touchdown pass. They're gonna say, well, we should have Cooper Rush out there. That's what I tell you. And Mike McCarthy is gonna be the reason why this. I told you that he is who he is. Now, anybody want to keep arguing? We'll watch. He'll let the season go to pieces. And he ain't gonna let it go to pieces. Cause I don't
Miss
trust
Angie.
a man that stay on a lame duck contract that got a Super Bowl victory and got a resume like that,
Miss
and he
Angie,
stay on a
you
lame
still in
duck
the chat?
contract. I don't trust a
Yeah, he
guy
done.
like that.
Miss Angie. No, I'm asking
that's
Miss
pussy.
Angie if she's still in the chat. Let me know if you're still in the chat. I got something.
Yeah,
for you.
Angie's still there. She here.
This for Angie. I saw her
Crazy,
comment.
man.
I saw her comment about a quarter ago. This for her. You ain't the only one.
She
This
said
is
she,
tough.
She said she on her 4th beer.
Yeah.
All right, this post game gonna be funny, man. I can't wait to do this post game. Ooh, this post game. I can't wait to do this post game.
I mean, certainly, we didn't anticipate, it always start with some goofy shit like that. Certainly we didn't anticipate that they would beat the shit out of us, but, we just get back to the drawing board on Monday and try and figure it out. They ain't gonna have no real answers. I can't wait to hear these press conferences. You know something else goofy I noticed?
Hold on, wait. No. She said not beer, tequila.
Shot. Yeah, tequila. That's what.
Don't flat. Money.
The glass? There wasn't nothing in it.
They'll get you. They got me for like a half a second.
Jesus Christ, dog.
They'll get you.
So bye-week blues.
Man, we get
I'm
all
gonna
the
say
way down to
this
the
game is a
inside.
disaster from the Jones to the coaches, and he start throwing. Yeah,
We get inside the red zone where you
Start throw.
They always tell you that you can't run the ball in the red zone, you're just gonna have a hard time scoring. Even the
Something
Kansas
else.
City Chiefs run
Yep.
the ball inside the 10-yard line.
There's no room. And on top of that, it came out this week that the officiating staff that you have prior to this game has only thrown 4 defensive PI calls this entire season. So it played to the Lions because you knew they was going to be physical with you. Now you going empty set on 3rd and goal. Why?
Well, y'all tell me Mike McCarthy. I'm telling you, boy, boss. I tell you, I don't care. Go get your free agents. Go get you some trades. You ain't gonna win with Mike McCarthy. I can tell you that. I was saying right now.
not with this.
You ain't gonna win.
Not
with
with
Mike
this.
McCarthy.
Not with this. Not with this lack of common sense. I can't defend this. So check this out. My boy with a super chat said, Dak is Caesar. Mike McCarthy is Brutus. Dak defended this man to the bitter end and flat out dilapidated Mike gave Dak the final stab to the heart. Boy, that boy went damn.
He did. He hung him out the drive, man. He hung his quarterback out the drive. He knew that the situation was bad. They had nothing going on. He just kept pressing to throw the ball, knowing that everything was going wrong, and then left him out the drive. Made it.
Hold on real quick. My boy B Bird say, Jerry, you have to tip your hat to the Lions. See, he already know what he's gonna say.
Well, you have to tip your hat to the Lions.
Yeah, they played good football today.
That's a good ball club over there.
They get paid too. They get paid too. Is it anyone coming for Dak can see me now? Oh, can see me right now. Anybody coming for Dak can see me right now. Yeah, they coming, bro. It's gonna be 2 weeks of Dak.
Oh, they're coming, bro.
Oh, they gonna turn Dak up. Oh, they gonna give Dak the business. This whole game finna be on Dak.
Bye-week blues.
All on Dak. It's on Dak.
Well, Dak ain't the only one with a pick in this game.
That.
Look, he even passed happy with. He even passed happy. The drive looked better when he was
You get 1st and goal and don't run the ball one
And
time.
he stopped running the ball.
He stopped running.
God.
What got him down there? What got him to the red zone?
Bam! Here you go. See that?
Balance. And then he get down there and he like, nah, I'm finna throw it.
He G money for
I'ma
real.
tell
He a
y'all this.
crackhead on the low.
Put the play
I'ma
book
say
down.
this again. I have said this, and I'm gonna say it again, and it's the truth. McCarthy didn't fire Kellen because he didn't like what Kellen was doing. He just wanted to call the plays. That's all.
Patrick Mahomes wouldn't look good in this offense. I'm dead ass. Patrick Mahomes would not look good in this offense.
They run the ball, they will score down there. And now people talking about, oh, we ran the ball not one time inside the 10-yard line. So how we know we can run the ball now?
Motherfuckers.
4 straight passes.
Yeah, everybody gonna say, oh well, we can't run. Okay. If we can't run it on their backups, when can we run the ball?
We ended that drive with 7 straight passes.
7 straight passes. With Cooper Rush. You know why you did the 7 straight passes?
We got 12 yards on first down rushing. We got 6 yards on the next first down rushing. And we passed the remainder of the drive. You got 18 yards in 2 plays, and you decide to pass the rest of the drive.
You know why? Because you was trying to sneak diss your quarterback as a head coach. Because you got down there, then you say, I'm going to let Cooper Rush throw a touchdown pass to make my quarterback look bad.
And you think they don't want 50 right now? That 50 plus will look damn good right now.
Oh, yeah, they should. I'm a Cowboy fan. I hope they do put 50 because you deserve to get 50 put up on you.
And 0 touchdowns. You ain't sniffed the damn end zone.
At home, they came back and they made a statement to say, yeah, last year was a fluke.
Yep. That was their bulletin board material all week.
And they meant that. And that's what they approved.
Yep.
He completed 18 passes for 315 yards. That's efficiency. That means for every 6 passes he threw a touchdown. That's efficiency. For every 6 passes was a touchdown. He completed. That's what I want. Yep. For every 8 passes he threw attempts, he threw a touchdown. That's what I want. That's the efficiency one. You don't have to throw the ball 40 times to have
damn near 500 yards of offense.
That's right.
And we got 36 yards rushing on the ground. 36.
Yep, 36. And the reason why you get 36 because they take away the sacks. So
real quick, y'all. Today's stream is brought to you by BetUS. If you put your money on Dallas, you lost it. You lost all of it.
Don't bet on Dallas no more till they fix this.
Don't. Hey, if it's a running team in the house that's physical, I know where I'm betting. 150% bonus on your first deposit and 125% on your next 2 deposits up to $2,000. So y'all can rock with BetUS and kind of keep these type of games in mind, because if you take your emotions out of it, you'll see a clear pattern with the Dallas Cowboys that you could actually monetize. We struggle versus run teams, especially with Mike McCarthy. It's off balance. It is what it is. All right, so take their L as the offense pumps out 35 yards on 12 rushes in the game with the defense stop the opposing team. Are you really living? Oh my God.
They almost have more rushing attempts than we have yards still. And these jokers on the sideline looking like they cool about it. Like they okay with this ass whipping. That doesn't settle well with me. And they doing goofy shit like they got the damn tackle playing wide out. They still playing with us.
Because you're not respected. You're not respected in this NFL. When people do stuff like this, you're not respected in this NFL as a tough team. The word is out on you, and it's out because everybody in this NFL knows that Mike McCarthy has soft football teams. And this is always been the case. This is the same thing Seattle did with. This is what they know, that he's a very nice guy. He's a very cool guy. He's a very likable guy. He's a very good family man. But he doesn't have a hard mentality, tough mentality of a football team. And that's just a point blank. And you cannot get that with other units in there. Now
you got Zeke.
It'll come out. Yeah, it'll come out later on when he's gone. That they'll talk about his mentality. They might not talk about it now because they like him. But hey, man.
Now he's trying to balance it.
Oh, he's gonna run the ball now for the last and now you're gonna put Zeke out there in garbage time to get banged up with.
Yeah.
That you talking about you trying to save it. If you're trying to save it, this is where you save it.
Why? What's the purpose at this point?
So that's a lie. That right there tells me just a lie about me saving it.
Are you dumb?
If we saving it, why we running him now? Can anybody answer that?
In reference to being a responsible play caller, a responsible head coach, one that has a commitment to the run, one that's going to strive to get about 30 rushing attempts a game. Lie detector test said what, boss?
That was a lie.
Goofy.
One thing I don't like about Zeke, I think Zeke is too heavy too. But that's come because they don't price hard enough.
And he said he dropped weight this all season. That's crazy.
Yeah, yeah. Man. One thing about soft teams, they out of condition too. You gonna mess around and get Turpin shoulder this.
And now you got Cooper Rush out here running quarterback sneaks and shit. None of this makes sense. Two weeks.
Boy,
now they showing all the plays they didn't want to show during the game when it mattered.
Against this team.
Ooh.
Turpin gonna end this game with about 25, 30 catches.
All right, so
we didn't get CeeDee Lamb the ball in the second half. That's why we lost.
So everybody, we will be back with the post game. It's gonna be very interesting post game. I can't wait to get into it. I'm really doing my best to try to get out of my emotions. I'm gonna have to probably get off Twitter because I'm on Twitter, and the more I'm just watching people defend this pass first offense after this play, It's just grieving my whole soul, bro. I ain't gonna even lie. It's grieving me. So I'm gonna have to probably get off Twitter, or I'm gonna end up kicking my computer.
You feeling blue?
Yeah, I'm gonna go and bring it out. We gotta bring it out today, bro. We gotta bring it out today. So,
Damn.
I said pregame. I gotta fix that. That's supposed to say postgame. I'll fix that. But anyway, we'll be back with that postgame as soon as this game is over with. We go just kind of talk about it. It's gonna be
Damn, I ain't get to
interesting.
use the smoke machine now. One goddamn time today.
You ain't even hit the smoke machine, bro.
God damn, might as well cut this bitch off. Save my electricity.
Dude, didn't even.
Yeah, you a waste of water.
God damn. Maybe I'll just reserve the smoke for Brandon Aubrey. Maybe I'll do.
Hey, coach, you know what we gotta do this week?
What's that?
This gonna be some work on me and your part though. We got 2 weeks to educate the Cowboy fans on the commitment to the Shanahan tree to the 30 attempts. Because I'm seeing on Twitter that people don't believe it. They think I'm just talking. They think, oh, Rico and Zeke washed up. The backs are bad. That's what they think. So, you know, they not gonna believe it if I say it. So we gotta do it. Cause I know I heard McVay say we gotta stick to our 30 attempts. I heard Shanahan said, you know what I mean? The 30 attempts. But a lot of people don't know that. So I think we gotta educate the fans, or they go think we making this up. You see what I'm saying? And if we don't get the voices together to speak this together, the right thing to do, we go stay in this cycle, because a lot of fans are still pushing for this pass first offense that they seen. Even though every time they've been doing it this year, it's been anemic. Every time they come out with this passer, it fall flat. When they go to balance, the offense start moving. So.
Hey, you know what, boss? 3 years ago, we had our best 6-game stretch in Mike McCarthy's career, when we were blowing teams out and we won 6 games in a row. Don't you know we was running the ball 54% of the time, and we were running for over almost 200 yards a game, and we blew every team out for those 6 games.
Yeah.
And then we
see, check this out. See, this is the problem. My boy said, how did we get 30 attempts behind this O-line? Laugh my fucking ass off. It's like
it's called you play to their strengths. They better at run blocking and pass blocking.
It's not
and you keep the defense honest.
Like it's laugh. I'm laughing at you, boss. I'm laughing at you. Like, bro, do you realize what Steele was doing when we was running? Do you remember what Zach Martin was doing when we was running? Do you see what Cooper Beebe does when we run the ball? Do you know what Tyler Smith is best at? Where he'll crack your back? So see, that's Cowboy fans like that. The problem, they basically saying keep passing, keep doing what you're doing. This is what he's saying. Keep doing what you're doing. All right. So you gonna get the same result, buddy. Now I can show you. Let me just show him. Hold on before you go, coach. Let me try to show. I'm gonna try to show him. I'm gonna try facts. It's the first thing I'm gonna do is try it. Maybe it'll work, maybe it don't. But let's try facts. Let's just try it. So last game where we was pass happy, we had 11 attempts in the first quarter, 4 first down. Your offense was anemic. You had 9 attempts pass happy in the second quarter, only 4 first down. You started to ramp up your rushing attempts in the second half. You had 8. That's the same offensive line. Guess what happened to your first downs? It went to 7. Then you went real crazy in the fourth quarter and start really running the ball where you had 13. And guess what? You had 10 first downs. But how you gonna run behind this offensive line? And then you show them. Now, are you gonna take the facts or you gonna still go with the lie? Just let me know. Because we can do this a whole lot of games. I can show you over and over. Every time we are balanced, we usually win or have a good showing at least. But y'all basically saying, no, Mike McCarthy, no, throw it. Let's do this. Let's put Hutchinson on steal 40 times. That's smart. Let's do that.
Boss, go back to your stat sheet that you just had up. I want to say this while that's up there. So you said the fourth quarter is when we had the most rushing attempts?
Yeah.
It's also the quarter with the only touchdowns.
Yep.
You scored 2 touchdowns in the fourth quarter.
You could even see it in this game. When Cooper Rush even looked better when we started that drive off what? Running. And then what happened? We got to the red zone. Mike McCarthy said, okay, I want to throw it. And what happened? What happened? So, nah, we got to get on the same page on this, man. We got to get on the same page. Yeah, because we finna go to the post game too, Coach. So don't go too long.
Let me say this right quick. One of Dak Prescott's best games in the history of his games was when they went to New England and he threw for 400 for the most yards against a Bill Belichick offense. He threw for 445 yards, 3 touchdowns, and the game-winning touchdown. He threw the ball 51 times. But don't you know we ran the ball 30 attempts with the rushing game?
Mm-hmm.
And he had his best game in his career.
And you know the worst part, Coach? Mike McCarthy said it himself. But he lies.
You know, yeah. And if he lied media,
your lies are made, but you did.
That's why you got.
But you did. Your lies are made.
When you got a player when you start hearing comments that players have to, that they have to talk to the coach staff about what's going on, that means he's lying to the players before, and that's why they ask the question.
Today's stream was brought to you by BetUS. We getting ready to come back right back with the post game. We really appreciate y'all rocking with us, man. You know, we're gonna be back. We took a very embarrassing L today. Don't feel good about it, but we go talk about it. We go, you know, obviously get into how we see it. Some of y'all might see it different, but we go talk about what we see it. But if you decided to bet on this game, maybe you made the right bet. Because if you did, you could receive 150% bonus on your first deposit and 125% bonus on your next 2 deposits with BetUS. We gonna be right back. Y'all stay up. It's Coach Marv, Boss. Usually it might be the OC, but if he don't come, trust me, we got you. We'll be right back.